still alive to make the play-in game. I think they needed to go 2-0, and I think Oklahoma City had to lose a game. And they're like, fuck it. We'd rather keep our own pick, which they have to be in the top 10 to keep their own pick. Otherwise, they owe it to the Knicks. So this makes them the 10th worst team, so their lottery ball odds are better. So we saw people were so upset, and it's like, how can this shock you at all when we've been heading this direction for a very long time, that once you get to a point where it's like, we can't win the title, we're going to try to lose. It just, we were eventually going to get to a point where a team tanked while still being mathematically alive.
Yeah. I mean, it's still weird, though, to see a team just run away from playoff contention, especially when you made a move like bring Kyrie in, which seemed, that was an all-in move, right?
Yes.
I'd say that the Mavericks were all in on Kyrie. And then Kyrie, he skipped his exit interview with the Mavericks.
No way.
Yeah. He did not do his exit interview. Luka was upset by that because everybody else did their exit interview. Kyrie decided he was done. He was done with the season. So Kyrie kind of just congrats to Kyrie. He's getting better at breaking up franchises.
Yeah, it's
he's in record time.
The Mavs are in a weird spot. The game though, it was bizarre because a team that could still make the playoffs being like, fuck it, we're not gonna do it. And then on the other side, it was actually a perfect like mirror image of like competence. I know that people are mad about the Mavs move, but if you're trying to keep your pick, winning that game and potentially having a Hail Mary at going into the play-in game and then having to win those games to get swept, like, if I were a Mavs fan, I'd be fine with it. Maybe not a Slovenian Mavs fan, but every other Mavs fan, I'm fine with it.
They should refund the people that flew over.
They should. Slovenia. The Bulls, they played the Bulls in this game, and the Bulls should have tried to lose because they already have the 10th spot. They're already in the play-in game, and they also, if they don't make it to the playoffs, would want better odds. And it would have, like, I think they're going to now end up like 14 or 15. They would have been 10th. So it was one team doing the correct thing, getting scrutinized for it, and the Bulls being idiots, being like, oh, we want to get everyone like more time together before we get swept by the Bucks.
Yeah.
And so I just like the NBA has been heading this way, and it wasn't stopped when the process happened and all these things. So you can't be upset that this happened when you've kind of allowed it for a long time.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that they need to fix the lottery and figure it out. No one really understands how to fix it. I still think that there should be a tournament after the season's over where all the teams that don't make the playoffs compete. The winner of that tournament then gets either the best odds in the lottery, or they get the first overall pick.
If it's better than the mid-season tournament, if you want to try to add more games and like, you know, more excitement, having these teams play at the end of the season that all suck, and being like who can be the best would be fun.
Yeah, well, the Mavericks didn't even have the worst weekend, I would say, of all teams that were in playoff contention. I'd say that would go to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, your Timberwolves.
My Timberwolves, the future's looking great right now for them. Rudy Gobert took a punch at Kyle Anderson in the huddle. According to Woj, Kyle Anderson told him to shut the fuck up, bitch. Woj, he decided to censor the word fuck, but not bitch. That's an interesting editorial.
Misogynist.
The disagreement started with Anderson telling Gobert to block some shots, and then Gobert telling him to grab a rebound, and then Kyle Anderson said, shut the fuck up, bitch. Gobert threw a punch and got sent home for the day. So,
how are we feeling about your future?
Well, we're talking about the process right now, right? It was good expected value. My expected value out of that bet was the right bet. Now things.
What do you mean?
Process over results.
Right.
I'm a process guy. The process of putting that future in was the correct thing to do.
The number was too good.
The number was too good.
Turned down.
The expected value based on what the odds were when I put the bet in, I'd make that bet 100 times out of 100.
I think your line was like if they could just win 2 series and get to the Western Conference Final, I'll have a hedge opportunity, which would be only the second time the Wolves have ever done that in the history of their franchise.
I'm going to retract that and say if they win one playoff series, then I'll still be in good shape.
Do you know what though? KG said he loved to see it. He said he loved the like a little bit of, what was the exact quote, Hank? So you might be okay.
Yeah,
this might be what you needed.
Maybe it's like training camp where in football you get so sick of punching your own teammates in the face.
Yeah.
You want to hit somebody else in the face.
What did he say exactly?
Nothing like a light scuffle to tighten up the screws before the playoffs. LFG.
There we go. LFG.
Yeah.
I'm in. Okay, I'm back in. It was a good bet.
KG.
And then he responded and said, playoffs, play-in, whatever. Stakes is up.
Yeah.
He didn't know.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm very excited about this. I think that you guys are going to be eating your words when it comes to the Timberwolves. They're ready to go. They're fired up.
So the seedings are set. In the East, the Bucks 1, Celtics 2, Sixers 3, Cavs 4. The Sixers Celtics is what we all obviously in this room want in the second round. Hank, you weren't on the show last week.
False.
Oh, you came on for just the lottery
lottery
ball.
ball.
That's right. Okay,
Did you get
you're
that?
right. You came on for the lottery ball. You weren't on the show to talk sports. What did you
Well, I
think?
could have talked about whatever you wanted to. You chose to talk lottery ball.
What?
It's your show.
Well, no, we
You
asked
had
you
me
to
on
come on
as a guest.
We asked you to come on at when we were going to talk sports, and you couldn't do that. But anyway, what do you think about the Celtics blowing the 1 seed?
We did talk about this.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh man, my mind's
They
going.
didn't blow the 1 seed.
Oh, they didn't
No.
They were the 1 seed at one time, right?
Yeah.
for the majority of the season.
I guess. I mean, they didn't. I wouldn't say they blew the 1 seed.
Okay.
They could have had it. They did not. They had some injuries. You know, they didn't. They
It
weren't
sounds
playing.
like Brooks. It sounds like you're
There's
describing
some
Brooks
load
right now.
management going on.
Someone
it wasn't
must
as bad
have
as
sent a
Brooks.
text.
Wasn't as bad as Brooks. But no, I'm ready. I'm excited.
You feeling good?
Yeah, I mean, Jaylen Brown's injury is a little bit weird. We're gonna see
Yeah,
what
was it
happens with that.
exactly?
He cut his hand picking up a broken vase.
Yep.
He's a baseball
which,
player.
You know, yeah, I'm just programmed whenever I see hand injuries to think whatever they're saying is fake. So
Wait, why is that?
because it's always like baseball injuries. Like, oh, you know, I fell out of a shower when Dustin Johnson fell down the stairs. Like, some injuries just sound weird.
Yeah, picking up
And
a
hand ones are always weird because it's like that's also usually when people get frustrated, they like punch something and then they say, "Oh, like I cut my hand on a vase."
Yeah, picking
I
up-
don't think he punched something, but it's just a weird coincidence.
Well, so he got 5 stitches from picking up a vase, which seems like a lot of stitches for just grabbing something, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think I could grab a vase and not get any stitches.
I'm confident. Yeah,
I really
know-
do. We
I
should do
don't-
that challenge. We should do the Jaylen Brown challenge.
It's going viral.
Actually, we should do that for PMTV this week. Can we set that up, Max? Just break a vase in the green screen room and see if we can pick it up without.
You know what?
Getting any
I'll do you one
stitches.
better.
Yeah.
I'll do it blindfolded. I think I could pick up a vase blindfolded and not get 5 stitches.
Okay. I'm down to watch that,
Yeah.
that part.
A broken
Blindfolded
vase.
part.
Don't you
Yeah,
want to
no,
play
it's
golf
broken.
this summer?
It's broken.
This spring?
It's a
I mean,
broken vase.
but the difference between me and Hank is I would sacrifice playing golf this summer if it meant good content for PMTV.
I think this is a future you problem.
Why not both?
No, I mean I will because
Golf
I'll be able
is
to.
great content for PMTV.
I'll be able to play golf
Counterpoint.
because I'm
Well,
going to be able to
not-
pick up this vase without shattering my finger.
We don't know when the video's coming out.
Well, no, but me and
Yeah,
PMT did one
but
last
we don't
week.
know
It
when
slapped.
the real one video is.
No, Hank's right. Golf is good.
So we're gonna get that video.
I
Yes.
never said we weren't going to get the video.
What's the ETA on that?
It's coming. that bad boy's coming.
Okay, so Jaylen Brown vase injury. Max, how are you feeling about the Sixers?
Sixers had a great win on Friday night that
Against?
no one's talking about against the Hawks.
Were the Hawks? Oh, the Hawks were playing.
No, the Sixers didn't play 6 guys.
Oh, okay.
Jaden Springer revenge game.
Okay.
It was awesome. Mac McClung got some time.
Nice.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm fired up for the Sixers. I watched that whole game on Friday night when I was expecting it to be the worst game of all time, and it was really fun.
So we got to figure out what's the bet for the inevitable Celtics Sixers second round game.
I think we should get
Second
there
round series.
first. I think
You
you
want
guys are.
focus?
Yeah.
People were throwing out the idea that you guys would do a shave your beard bet.
Yeah,
Loser shaves their beard.
I think we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
but we can say right now if we're planning out a
Yeah, if
content
it
calendar,
happens.
if you guys play each other in the second round,
Oh.
would you be willing to do that?
Why don't we just make it whichever team gets further?
No.
Loser has to shit. Yeah, why wouldn't
That's
we do
fair.
that?
No,
That's the
no,
same
we
thing.
should do it. We should wait for.
No, but that's the same thing.
We should.
No,
wait.
because you should be penalized if one of your teams loses and doesn't even get.
I think
the
you guys
smack.
are just jumping the gun and you should just
Yeah.
pump the brakes and relax and wait till the second
What about
round.
some shirts? We should put some shirts out.
Yeah, we should. We should do some shirts. This merch has just talked to us. They want us to
Yeah.
to talk about the next round and the round after that.
You think Peyton
You guys are
Pritchard?
going to be rooting for the Celtics, obviously, right?
Yeah,
Because our friend?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be rooting for the Sixers to lose in maximum amount of pain.
But like in the Celtics, in the whole.
But it's like
Playoffs.
I'm not. I'm rooting
if
for.
you want the best case scenario for this podcast,
Yeah.
given that we have an award after Blake Griffin,
Mm-hmm.
Blake of the Year, same way Brooks is in it. We want him to win. We all
What
want
about
the
Pat
Celtics.
Connaughton?
We all want. Is he in Blake of the Year?
No, but he's
Friend of the show.
recurring guest.
George Niang.
George Niang's also a recurring guest. What about that? Kevin Love,
Duncan Robinson.
Duncan Robinson.
Are they in
Shit, we
Blake
got
of
a
the
lot
Year?
of
Do we do
recurring
season-long
guests.
awards for them?
LeBron James.
All right. I was just trying to. I guess you guys are against our friends. That's fine.
No, we just listed all of our friends. We're rooting for them all to have a really fun time in the playoffs.
Pat Bev.
Pat Bev.
I would like to see.
What?
I think it'd be good for the show, Hank. You have to admit.
CJ
that,
McCollum.
That yeah, see, of course, CJ having Celtics Sixers play each other in a series.
CJ of the Year.
great
I didn't
for
know
the
we
show.
did that. My bad.
We should. CJ of the Year.
Has he? Hey,
All right, in the West, it's gonna be awesome. That's really. We'll do a whole preview with someone, but the Suns and Clippers playing in the first round, and then I mean even the Kings and Warriors, where everyone expects the Warriors to win that easily. Like Kings can just play. No one believes in us the entire playoffs.
yeah, which is
Like,
crazy. It's crazy to think that. So the Kings they're not going to be favored in the series, right? If you look
No,
at what the
definitely
odds
not.
are. So, but the Warriors can also play the nobody believes in us card too.
Yeah,
For
well,
the first time ever.
no one believes in them on the road because they're terrible.
Yeah, they are bad on the road. I still think that it's Chris Paul's. This is his postseason to lose.
Oh, I'd agree.
If he doesn't get a championship, it's like, what are you doing, Chris Paul?
Yeah.
This is the one time that you have.
And then I can't wait for the Lakers to win the play-in game, and then all of ESPN to be like, watch out for the Lakers. Watch
Yeah.
out. Let's watch out. Grizzlies Lakers would be great. We need to have Shannon Sharp in every game.
Yep.
That would
Yep.
be so good.
Nobody's talking about the Nuggets. No one's talking about the Nuggets.
That's true.
They're flying under the radar. Just keep an eye on them. No one's talking about the Bucks either.
People are talking about the Bucks.
No one's talking about the Bucks.
People are definitely talking about the Bucks. A lot of people.
No one's talking about the
You should
Timberwolves.
just mute the team name, and then
No one's
according,
talking about it.
Yeah,
no
I
one's
haven't
talking
seen
about
it.
them.
People
Yeah,
definitely
I
talking
haven't
about
mute
the
them.
Bucks. What were you going to say?
Warriors versus Kings is David versus Goliath in my fall rankings. Number 1 versus 124.
No, love that.
Oh,
versus worst.
Wow.
Your overall
Every
power
season.
rankings
Yeah.
of every
Warriors,
professional
Warriors
team.
are number 1 and 124 dead last for the Kings. I already apologized to the Kings when they clinched the playoffs, but
Oh, you're probably getting a lot of tweets.
oh yeah, a lot from the Kings.
I'm actually
Yeah.
shocked we didn't have a terrible Kings take that people could dunk on us for.
I mean,
Besides Jinx.
I mean, preseason it
But
was the
that
right call. They
Doesn't
hadn't
that
made the
feel
playoffs
like
in
something
so
we
long.
would have done?
yeah, but I mean, who has Kings takes in general?
Well, I'm saying but we usually find the take that hasn't even been said and then have it somehow be wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
We are really good
now,
at
now
that.
that also is a byproduct of us not ever saying like where do we think the Kings are going to finish because
Yeah.
they probably would have said dead last.
This is going to be their first game on ABC since 2007.
That's crazy.
That's
Every
insane.
team plays
Crazy.
in the regular season. They air
That's
like
crazy.
a game a week.
Okay, let's get to Who's Back of the Week. And we have Scott Van Pelt coming up. Who's Back of the Week is brought to you by our friends at Coors Light. Sometimes the days can get so crazy that you forget to make time for fun. When that happens, you've got to choose to chill. So go ahead. Say yes to midweek happy hours and catching the game after work. And while you're at it, enjoy an ice-cold Coors Light, the beer that's made to chill. There's only one beer out there that's literally made to chill, and that's Coors Light. Mountains on the bottles and cans even turn blue when the beer is cold. That way you always know when it's time to chill. When you're making time to chill, crack open a Coors Light. It's mountain cold refreshment made to chill. Golf. We've been talking golf. Golf is perfect for an ice-cold Coors Light.
Swing juice.
Yeah, out on the course with your friends. The best Coors Light when you choose to chill. Pair your plans with an ice-cold Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/take. Celebrate responsibly. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. The best beer ever created. Check it out, Coors Light. We love Coors Light. Okay, who's back of the week? Hank.
I have a couple. My first one is me. I'm back.
Thanks, Hank.
Vacation was nice.
I missed you, Hank.
I just want to say, like, I know I listened to the podcast. I heard, and I've heard over the years, the hate and vitriol you guys have towards
No, it's
taking
love.
time off, and you love the grind day in, day out, 365. And I wonder sometimes, like, am I wrong? Is it messed up of me of thinking this way? And then I go to places like San Diego and see how people live their life. Now, and it's like that. Yes, these are my people.
Vacation people.
They're
Yeah,
also-
it's just a lifestyle that,
Is
like,
it-
sometimes I'm like, everyone in this room has a different mindset. Maybe I am wrong, but then it's like, no, I'm just with the wrong people.
Oh, okay.
okay. So you
all
want
right.
to? Is this you breaking up with us?
No,
Oh,
no,
all right.
no. I
Well, I was
just
happy you were back, but I guess I shouldn't
This
be?
sounds like a "it's not you, it's me"
Yeah.
talk, where you're like,
You know-
you've discovered yourself on vacation, like you did your Eat, Pray, Love out in San Diego,
Also,
and now you want to be a beach person.
isn't San Diego like just a ton of like retired like Navy and military? Like they deserve that.
No, there's people everywhere.
Okay.
Out and about, bars are filled every night. It's just a different. It's an eye-opening experience.
All right, so you
Great
don't
time.
want to be with us. That's
Do you want to
fine.
leave?
No, I do. That's not
Hank, I want you to be happy.
right. But then I go on vacation. You guys just chirp me constantly and make me feel bad for being on vacation.
But that's because we miss you.
This makes a lot of sense to me. It seems like you want to be just a full-time vacation person.
We miss you.
No, I just think that
I want
taking
you
a
to
little
be
bit of
happy.
time off to spend with family and resting and recharging is good.
Yeah, you came
Every
back in a
once in a
great
while.
mood.
Well, I came back and I was getting. I mean, again, it is what it is. I fucked up. I
No,
messed
no,
up the
you
Brooks
didn't. No,
bet.
you
I
didn't.
lost
No, you didn't.
everything.
No, you
I
didn't.
screwed
No, you
everything
didn't.
up.
No, you didn't. Brooks screwed Brooks.
Yep.
He didn't play well.
Who's
oh wait,
back?
but we love you. We miss you. That's why we chirp.
I miss you guys. I
It'd be
felt
worse
It
if you-
wasn't nice to hear the things you were saying
Wait,
about me on
what
the
did we
podcast.
say?
So I wasn't there.
What do we say?
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything mean about you.
I was your Fire Fest because you asked me like to do the podcast
yeah.
at 5:00 in the afternoon the day of.
You weren't my Fire Fest.
Hank, what
it was
did
a
you
joke?
What did you miss about us?
You were not my Fire Fest. I love you, Hank.
What did you miss the most about this podcast?
Wouldn't it be worse if you left and we just pretended like you never were coming back? Wouldn't that hurt more?
No,
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll start
it
doing
was
that.
a week. I was gone for like 2 days.
I missed you so much. I would just look up and just like not there. I just miss you.
You could
Fucking love
become a travel blogger and make vacationing your job.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
influencer.
It's a good idea. It's a really good idea.
We need more whale
I
content.
miss you guys too a lot.
Yeah, you could boondoggle like. I mean, that was, or sidetrack, but Donnie. Everyone loves the Wonton Don. We love the Wonton Don. And Dave is in Italy right now, and he texted him some recommendations, and Dave was like, "Did you live here?" And he's like, "Yeah, for a year." Dave just had no idea.
Now, to be fair, Donnie, he did a lot of traveling around Europe during
But
that
he-
year.
but I knew he lived
He
there.
was stationed
yeah,
overseas.
I
yes.
knew he lived there.
Hank,
Shout out to Wonton
Hank,
Don. He's going to Everest.
What did you miss the most about this podcast since you missed it so much?
Just the camaraderie.
Guys being dudes, locker room. Do you want a hug? Do you want a hug?
No,
You
no.
want a hug?
I'm
Hug it
happy
out,
to be
bitch.
back.
Should we
Just-
hug?
No,
I missed you
I miss you guys too.
a lot. A lot.
Who's back is the Bruins.
Max is not Hank. We tried. He's not Hank.
Max is great.
No, but he's not you. See what I'm doing is I'm putting him down to put you up.
You also did that last week when he was gone.
Yeah, well, you did also bet against UConn in every tournament game.
I don't like UConn. I stick with
At some
my
point, you're
guns.
going to start no. My who's back of the week is the Bruins.
Yeah.
Set the season record for wins in the season. I just fucked that up, but they set the record for
No,
wins
you
in the
said it
season. Pasta scored 60 goals. My friend John Feidelberg has been, watching every game, talking about how good they are, wondering where the bandwagoners are, why more people aren't talking about the Bruins. So I'm here to start the bandwagon. Hop right on, just in time for playoffs. Bruins, Celtics. I did put the future in a long time ago. Bruins and Celtics both won the championship. That would be great. But I'm all Bruins for the rest of them, at least month and a half.
Yeah,
2 months.
it's shocking that other members of sports media aren't talking enough about the Bruins setting, would you say, the season record for season wins?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually an incredible record.
In a single season.
In a single season. The fact that they did that in a single season is the most impressive thing ever.
63 wins.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So, welcome, Puck Hank. He's going to go for it.
Yeah, get
President's
ready.
Trophy. Congrats
Yeah.
on the President's
The
Trophy.
President's
Hank.
Trophy in hockey, I think, is a
Congrats.
bad thing, though.
It
I
is.
will say that,
Because-
like, that is something I'm worried about. Just as day one on the bandwagon, it's like, do you really want to be flaunting the President's Trophy in everyone's faces like Capitals fans used to do, and then they lose in the first round? That might
That
be bad.
seemed like it was a
But
personal shot. I thought you missed being on this podcast.
fact or
perfectly
fiction, the
timed
Capitals won the
No.
President's Trophy every year and lost in the playoffs first round like 10
it's
times
a fact,
in a row.
but the fact
All
that you
right.
brought it up seemed like it was direct. It was personal.
No, I'm just bringing up
Hank's
historical
back.
context. Historical context is important.
Yeah. Well, we won a Stanley Cup.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe eventually you'll get one too.
I already have one, but yeah, it'd be nice to get another one.
I'm rooting for the Bruins. Bruins and Leafs.
Those could feel like they could conflict.
Oh, big time. But it's the value. I
Yeah.
got tremendous value.
All right, Hank, let's talk some puck. I think we're going to have Biz and Whitney on for a playoff preview. You should get some like really, really detailed Bruins questions from fights to ask them.
I mean,
Just
Why don't
flex
they
on your
shoot more
knowledge.
on the power play?
Yeah.
this is the best hockey team of all time, right? It'd be a massive.
in a
regular
single
season.
It would be
in
a massive
single season.
disappointment if they didn't win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, in a single season.
Yep.
Chris Paul and the Bruins going for legacy this year.
Yep.
All right, PFT, your who's back?
My who's back of the week is Harry Potter. So I just found out that before we started the show, they're doing an 8-part series, just Harry Potter. I have a confession to make.
I'm same.
Same?
Same.
I've never read a word of Harry Potter.
Same.
I've never seen a second
Same.
of any Harry Potter movie.
Same. They're just trying to find new ways to make us watch it, and I still won't watch. They're gonna just keep making new Harry Potters in different like. All right, Harry Potter. Listen up. Who is it? What's her name?
J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling.
Mm-hmm.
You put Harry Potter in a Twitter thread, and I'll read it.
Okay.
The whole series.
I might. So
I won't actually do that. Maybe on the back of a cereal box.
I've already committed to watching the Jersey Shore, which is one thing that I missed. I'm thinking about trying out Harry Potter, but I feel like when we were growing
They're
up,
just too old.
It
Yeah,
felt,
we know, we're too
it
old.
felt like I was too old for it when it was young.
Right.
When it first.
Well,
That's
yeah,
how
since
old
you
I
guys-
am.
yeah.
Because I'm
Because we're
really
old.
old.
I read the
No,
books. I read the books when I was a kid. I was right in the age frame, and that's actually when I read books. Loved the books. Hated the movies.
Can I just watch Star Wars? That's the same thing, right? Which I also haven't seen from start to finish.
Same.
It's gonna be HBO, so it might be like
We should do it.
What, violent?
no, like
But the books aren't violent. It's
no,
not
no.
like Game
I'm
of
saying
Thrones.
it might get horny,
Oh, but,
Oh.
but
The
they're
books-
underage
like
kids.
a Hufflepuff.
Billy, they're high schoolers.
but
You
it was
freak.
implied in the book.
Yeah, but I don't want to watch
Not
high
till, like, the
schoolers get
fifth
freaky.
one.
yeah.
Did you read the books?
I read all the books and the
Sounds like
movies.
you don't know what happened.
No, there's plenty of like implied banging in the book.
what house are you, Billy?
I'm probably Slytherin.
You're Slytherin.
Yeah.
you're
What are you,
definitely
Hank?
Hank's
Gryffindor?
Gryffindor. Hank's
No,
Gryffindor.
no.
Dude,
No, he's
you
Hufflepuff.
run this
Yeah.
entire company.
Puff
You're
it up.
Gryffindor.
Pretty much the extent. Isn't there a?
Ravenclaw.
There's like a staircase. Is there a staircase?
Yeah, they move.
There's
Yep.
there's a sorting hat, which is pretty much like the lottery ball machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Harry Potter's back.
Harry Potter's back. My other who's
You're
back.
like a Dudley brother.
That felt mean. Oh no, Jake just said that was mean. Oh fuck.
Sorry, I
We're
don't-
both Dudley brothers?
Just you.
Hagrid.
Just me?
You're Hagrid.
That feels mean.
That's a fat joke.
Oh no.
Wait, are
Hank's
those like?
all the way back. Good to have you back.
In the third one, he gets blown up, right? Doesn't he
oh.
like fly up like a balloon?
Oh no.
Oh no, that was the ant. That was the ant.
That's right
Sorry.
after football season.
Something like that.
Is that like the Dudley boys? You can just be a Dudley boy.
Hank, you
They-
should
they rock.
Hank and Billy, you guys like totally missed out on you could just completely insult us with Harry Potter references. And we'd
big
never
time.
get them.
Big
You
time.
should just keep doing that. People would love it.
PFT works at Gringotts.
Oh, no!
shit.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Is that the dwarves?
good one, Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I forgot to laugh, Billy.
I got more.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Unload the
Go
clip.
on,
Hit me.
Go, go, go!
Come on.
Go,
Whoa.
Hank. You too.
Big Cat's Hagrid.
Yep. Fat. What else you got?
We
I
got some
actually
more.
get Haggard a lot.
Shit. Hank's thinking. What do you got for us? Lay it on us.
That's too far, Jake.
Oh no!
That's a slur. Jake just uttered a slur.
The M
It's like
word?
a slur in the Harry Potter.
You called us mudbloods?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
No,
very
I wasn't
racist.
calling it, but like,
No, it sounds like you called us that.
okay.
Is that what we are?
I think he said over here was like Mudblood City.
Oh.
That was a Tom Brenneman moment.
No,
Damn.
yeah, that was worse.
Oh.
You probably. I can't really think of many insults. You probably had the crumb in the World Cup.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Well, you could also just do
Shit.
the killing curse. Just kill him if you want.
No, I would never do
Yeah,
that.
that's too far.
I don't read nerd shit.
But the
like that.
movies sucked. The show's probably gonna suck too.
Okay.
That's my take.
It sounds like there are a lot of words.
Books were good though.
If they make a Game of Thrones,
At least
like,
200
weird-
pages. Multiple.
Oh, the butterbeer, right? There's always like 400 girls lined up around the block. There's this one store in New York that sells butterbeer, and they all line up, and then they take like 30 seconds to have their boyfriends take pictures of them with the butterbeer. I would try butterbeer.
Yeah. Why not?
Those are two of my favorite things.
Yeah.
My other who's back of the week is Crack. Crack's back in New York City apparently. Yeah, New York Post reported that there's
Selling
been-
it on the street.
It never left.
Yeah, no, Crack was low key, like it was mid for a while. Crack fell off, and now apparently there's a resurgence in crack
Uh-oh.
in New York City. So be on the lookout.
Okay.
That's one drug I don't think I'd ever want to try.
Yeah.
Bad vibes.
Yeah.
Has,
I
has fentanyl made people go back to crack?
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah. All right, my who's back is the state of Connecticut, they already were back, but they won another national championship, Quinnipiac.
Oh yeah.
Place where we taught our first course, beat Minnesota in the Frozen Four. Awesome game-winning goal. Off, it looked like a design play off the face-off in overtime, so they scored it with like 10 seconds into the overtime. Quinnipiac was, from everything I understand, was like a dog shit hockey school for a very, very long time, and they've basically ripped off the most wins in hockey in the last 2 years, and now they have a title. And unfortunately, Minnesota just continues their sadness.
Yeah. Well,
So-
reciprocity with Wisconsin.
Yeah. Well, Wisconsin has more state of hockey. Minnesota, that is the school. They have 5 national titles in hockey.
Yeah.
Wisconsin has 6.
But Quinnipiac, they're gonna party so hard at Quinnipiac. They might as well just cancel the rest of the semester there.
I mean, pretty fucking crazy that the state of Connecticut just went back to back
Yep.
like that. Okay.
Go
Billy.
Cats. Bobcats, right?
Yeah, I think so.
My who's back is Shaq. So remember that FTX case? There's a bunch of celebrities who were sponsoring it and being spokespersons.
What FTX case?
You know.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. With the SBF. Okay, so
Yeah.
you know, like Pineapple Express, Seth Rogen's character.
Yep.
He like serves papers.
Yep.
So it turns out Shaq is the last person on that list. I think it's like 30 to 40 celebrities who's avoided getting served papers.
That's
seems like
awesome.
seems like Shaq would be very easy to track down.
No.
The easiest.
Yeah, maybe the easiest person in the world to track down, actually.
So allegedly, Shaq's been avoiding them, like getting away from them, just not getting the papers. And someone connected to Shaq or a random person texted the serving group in Texas. Shaq lives in the Bahamas, you stupid fuck. Give Beth Shaw my regards. Beth Shaw is the server's wife. And so apparently someone allegedly connected to Shaq, maybe threatening the server. And yeah, Shaq's nowhere to be seen.
That rules.
Isn't he doing NBA on TNT?
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
So
but
then-
they just lock that down.
Yeah.
Shaq Fu. He's avoided all the servers.
He probably just swats it when they try to serve.
Yeah.
him.
Isn't he gonna be? Do they go? They go on the road. Oh, that would be awesome if it happened in the middle of the taping of
You
that.
know, what'd be sick.
Oh.
Like Kenny Smith gets up, runs to the big screen, and meets Shaq there, and Kenny
Yeah, with
Smith
the
serves
papers,
him
yeah.
with a subpoena.
Yeah.
I just don't get why Shaq's having such a hard time. Yes, I'm not feeling bad for Shaq. He did make a ton of money. But like, how the hell is SBF like getting really nothing? Like he's out of jail, and like Shaq's getting tracked down by like a bunch of dudes with papers.
Well, SBF, he's arrested, right? He's been
No, he got
indicted.
out.
Yeah, but isn't
he-
he on probation? Like, is he on parole?
I don't know. I saw
They
him on a
already. It sounds like
first-class jet.
they already served SBF.
Yeah, but isn't he going to jail?
Yeah, but no, they don't know yet. He
Right,
might get
but-
out of this.
Right, but he hasn't.
But Shaq
Like, he
might
went
not
to
be
jail.
going to
He
jail
paid
either.
the bail. He's out probably with a monitor.
Right.
So
But
he
still.
has gotten it worse than Shaq,
How
which
come-
he should.
Yeah.
Right, but Shaq's like on the run. Like, come on.
I think what Billy's saying is that like Shaq is too friendly to
Yeah.
be really charged with a crime.
Like, come on.
Got
Like,
it.
leave Shaq alone.
Yeah, just let Shaq chill.
He's
Yeah.
like done enough to like avoid the papers.
Yeah. Agreed.
By evading it, there should be
Yeah.
like
There should be a time
there should be a
clock,
time
yeah.
limit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That'd
like a
be fun.
game. All right, Jake, finish us off, then we'll get to SVP.
Yeah, continuing with the hockey theme, my who's back is our first responders.
Yeah.
It is game week on Long Island. New York's bravest, New York's finest,
In Long Island.
clashing at UBS Arena. Sold out UBS Arena. Saturday, coverage begins at 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Battle of the Badge.
Who are you rooting for, Jake?
Barstool.tv. I'm down the middle.
You
have to be.
Got to pick a
In the
side.
booth with Biz. But yeah, if you want to get hyped for this game, go to the Spit and Chicklets YouTube Battle of the Badge documentary. They're behind the scenes crew, led by Sean. Mike helped as well. Everyone. It was unreal. Like it'll get you very excited. They're gonna fight.
Yeah, there's some fights in this
They're
game,
going to fight.
which is always fun to
Yeah.
watch. Like these guys have probably thought about who they're going to fight well ahead of time.
Yeah.
This has been planned out.
So it's an annual game. It's an emotional pregame ceremony. Then when the puck drops, battle.
Game
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So tune in Barstool.tv Saturday afternoon. Gonna be awesome.
Love it. Very excited. Very, very excited. Who are you rooting for, Billy?
NYPD.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice. I think I'm doing the in between periods, so I don't think I'm allowed to. I think I'm gonna just do the Jake thing. Just be like neutral.
Yeah.
But also firefighters are awesome and their trucks are cool.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the trucks.
The trucks are
but
cool,
also,
dude.
but also don't want to get arrested.
But the trucks
If
are
I
cool.
do get arrested, I hope both sides win.
Yeah, there you go. There
I
you
hope
go.
both sides win.
All right, let's get to SVP. Talk a little more Masters. He was at Augusta all week. Great stuff with him. Before we do that, PFT, you got a couple ads.
Yeah, before we get to SVP, I want to talk to you about our great friends over at Hims and Hers. Who hates going to the doctor's office? What's your least favorite part? Well, probably spilling all the personal information to a doctor, especially if you have an issue that you're trying to keep under wraps. A lot of people hate going to the waiting rooms with the gross magazines. A lot of people just physically hate going to doctor's offices. You got the harsh lighting, the awkward conversations. It sucks. But if you're struggling with ED, hair loss, or your mental health, and you thought the only solution was getting in your car and going to the doctor's office, I'm here to tell you that you were wrong. The HIMS process is convenient. It's 100% online. It doesn't require insurance. Whether you're looking for support for performance in the bedroom, hair loss, or your mental health, HIMS can help. At forhims.com/PMT, you get access to medical providers and trusted treatments for ED, hair loss, and anxiety. Best of all, it's 100% online. If prescribed, HIMS will ship to you for free in discreet packaging. It's that simple. Getting help should not be hard. With HIMS, all it takes is one click to get started. So go to forhims.com/PMT today. No doctor's office visit or insurance required. Get started today, forhims.com/PMT. That's forhims.com/PMT for your ED, hair loss, and mental health treatments all in one place. forhims.com/PMT. And now here is Scott Van Pelt.
Okay, we now welcome on one of our favorite guests, great friend. It's a tradition unlike any other. Scott Van Pelt live from the Augusta airport after the Masters. Here he is. Let's just hop right into it. John Rahm, man, is he strong.
So that's your golf observation? Is John Rahm strong?
Well, it's a Brian Windhorst tweet as well when he said, and man, is LeBron strong. And man, is he strong. So, but he is, like, you're watching this. We're playing a weird tournament because of the rain and everything. 30 holes today. John Rahm, when you're watching it and he takes over the lead, was there any doubt in your mind that he was going to give that up? Like, he just feels like a killer that just doesn't give up those type of moments.
That's the exact word that Andy North, fellow Badger, used afterwards. He's a killer, and not every guy out here is kind of wired like that. Rahm just wants to squash you like a bug. And the thing about Brooks was that you could just sense it was like a racehorse that was ahead but was just slowing down, and you could just tell that he had to make birdies and he couldn't. And no, I mean, when they flipped the lead, and then when Rahm made birdie on 8 to go ahead 2, I mean, look, anything can happen here. I mean, but Rahm just, and it's boring. It's kind of super inside golf, but like just technically what he did, and like on 12 you got to fire over the hit it over the bunker, don't mess with the flag, perfect shot. 13, hit it around the corner, over the green, down, and chip it down, make a birdie, perfect. 14, he hit a lousy drive, then hit an incredible shot. He just did everything technically perfect, and nobody could really do anything to get close to them. And like Phil shooting 65 was insane.
Yeah.
But I mean, to answer your question, no. Once Rahm had the lead, it was a wrap.
The course kind of changed a little bit after the weather hit on Saturday.
Drastically.
We saw when they called it off, there was just standing water everywhere. I couldn't even believe that they were still playing when they decided to suspend play. From a real golf point of view, because we're idiots that we just watched on TV, we scream like, "Go Brooks! Let's go Brooks!" And we don't really know what's going on out there. What was it about the course that changed that was at a disadvantage for Brooks and helped Rahm?
I don't know that it was the course, honestly. I mean, well, look, Brooks benefited massively, as did anybody who went late, early Thursday, Friday, and that's just 100% luck of the draw. You either get the good weather or you don't. And Brooks in that part of the draw did. And then, like, Rahm and Tiger and JT and whoever else was out there, like Saturday, I can't explain to you how bad it was. I mean, relative to, I've been coming here for 20-something years. I've been here when it's cold. I've been here where it rains. I've never been here where it was that cold and that rainy. And like Thomas told me today, he's like, I absolutely smoked my drive on 18. I had 240 yards to get home on the 18th hole. Like that's not a 240-yard second shot for these guys. And so I just thought Rahm, I mean, look, John Rahm is so strong. He was really strong in the shitty weather on Saturday. And then more than anything, like when they came out Sunday morning and Rahm had a putt for birdie and Brooks had a putt for par. Brooks missed, John made. Just like that, it goes from 4-2. And I mean, that's as big a momentum shift as you could have. And Brooks just couldn't make a birdie. When he didn't make the birdie on 2 and Rahm made the birdie on 3, you could just, I mean, like I said, that's the racehorse analogy. It's just, you could feel Brooks fading. And I don't think it was the course as much as it was just, he just couldn't, it felt like a little bit like Rory at St. Andrews. He couldn't stretch it out.
Right.
And there's a freedom in trailing in majors. I don't know how to explain it or why it is, but it almost feels like it's just better to be the whoever's in second.
It also just felt like all Sunday, and Brooks did not play well, so we're not making excuses, but it felt like he just couldn't get that one bounce that, like, you see one good thing happen, it's like,
You're
all
right.
let's go do this. It felt like every time was just, a little bit off, a little bit here, the shot was a little short. He just couldn't get that one bounce.
100%. On like the 9th hole, there's so many greens out here. If you like on 14, the shot Rahm hit was nuts, and it rolls to exactly the right spot. Like the shot Brooks hit on 9 is an inch from not getting caught up in the fringe, and if it doesn't, it rolls to, I don't know, 5 feet. Like he could it's easily in birdie range if that happens. I don't know how short he was from being on the green on 4, but it didn't seem like a ton. You're right. He was just fractionally off. But I mean, Rahm is just an absolute monster right now. And, you know, like I said, when you get asked beforehand, oh, who do you like and this and that. And I said Brooks. I like Brooks a lot. You and I were talking about hedging. Do you hedge?
Nope.
Never hedge.
Never.
Team no hedge.
Team no hedge. Wish I did.
Now, team hedge.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe that's the thought. But I said to, I forget which show, but I just said, like, why pick anybody other than Rahm or Scheffler? Because it's going to be Sunday night and one of them will win, and we'll just go, well, no shit. Of course they were going to win. That's who they are. They're better than anyone else right now. And, you know, here we are, and it's John Rahm.
Now, if you're a Brooks stan, such as ourselves, is it fair to say, can I say, like, Brooks is officially back? Is he back?
Yes, 100%.
Nice.
That feels good.
Nice.
That feels good to say.
Like it was good to talk to him Friday. Like I've always liked him. He's got like kind of an athletic arrogance that's different than a lot of golfers, which maybe some people think's off-putting. I don't. I mean, he's just over it. I want to play great in majors because I like him, and other tournaments I just aren't that interesting to him. And he's healthy, and if he's healthy, Rahm's strong. Brooks is strong too, man.
Yeah.
Did you see how much I just spit there? That was a lot of spit.
It was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. A lot
Not
of
really.
moisture all weekend in Augusta.
Not really.
Pimento cheese
really.
Yeah.
spittle right there.
Yeah.
But he's really strong, not as much spit. And absolutely he's back. And it's more fun for in the game when Koepka is in the mix. I mean, the dude won 4 in like 18 months, and he had a chance. What he finished? He finished second on his own, so that's the second runner up here. So
Yeah.
unequivocally, Brooks Koepka back.
Nice.
So something I love about the Masters, and this is going to be a little bit of a curveball, because they do a great job of celebrating the champion, and that becomes the prevailing story, and a lot of the other stuff just gets kind of washed away. There's not a lot of other noise. You know, the Live, everyone thought it was going to be a big thing. It really wasn't. But
Go ahead.
my one question, one story that I would like for everyone to talk about, Patrick Cantley is the slowest golfer of all time. Were people pissed after? And extra question, at Augusta, could Brooks and John Rahm have just played through? Could they just been like, guys, we're just going to go ahead. Like, this is too much.
If you're at a Muni and you're, stopping the cart person and slugging back some suds, you're absolutely airmailing the group in front of you. Like, let's go.
Yes.
I mean, Hovland and Cantley took forever. And there's a certain amount of, I'll give you some latitude. It's the Masters. It's a big deal. I get that you have a routine and you stick to it. I also get that you're not in the lead and they are. And they're sitting on their golf bags, like, while we're young.
Right.
Like, what are we doing? And good God, they took forever. Koepka said afterwards, like, he was being maybe John did go to the bathroom 7 times, but he's like, I think Rob went to the bathroom 7 times and we were still waiting. And like, we're the lead group by a lot. You gotta have a better sense of sort of. I mean, I think anybody that plays golf, I always hate it. I always feel like if oh God, someone's on the tee, like let's go. And this is the Masters,
right?
And they're like 6 ahead of us, and we're grinding over this 4-footer. I mean, no, technically I don't think Big Cat you can play through. Would have been interesting to see what happened if they did, but it was that took entirely too long for the second to the last group to play.
What are the rules in terms of a shot clock? Is there somebody there with a stopwatch that's counting shots?
Theoretically, I mean, look, you can get put on the clock. That happens in golf. I can't remember it happening here.
It did,
but it's one of those things. Like, this annoys me when I watch basketball now, and I'm not rules McJohnny. Like, I don't care about a lot of stuff. But when you hand the ball to someone for the inbound, right? The officials always doing that, like 1, 2.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to count. Or on the free throw, you're supposed to get 10 seconds. Just 1, 2, 3. No one counts. Like, no one ever counts. And I'm thinking, well, if it's a rule, is it a rule or is it not a rule? Well, you kind of just don't know. Well, when it comes to people being on the clock, it's not like there's a big-ass pitch clock. But there ought to be, because if there was, there would have been, like, somebody with a horn going, like, you either have to putt or you get a 1-stroke penalty.
Yeah. It was crazy.
But so there is a clock in theory, but when you're on it, when you're not, it's more just sort of somebody kind of like, let's go, let's get it moving kind of a thing. But I don't know. I don't think anyone was on the clock today. But God, if they were, it would have been a problem.
Did you get a chance to catch up with Phil after the round? Because it seemed like Phil was in like alpha Phil mode, grabbing people's asses, fig jam. Like it was peak Phil that we saw. He was dressed in all black. He had the frosted shades on. He looked like he was enjoying himself. Yeah.
My Authority Cartman shades from like he was in full Phil mode. We had a good talk on, I don't remember what day it was. We caught up and had nothing to do with anything, just life stuff and like I kept looking at him like, when did you get so thin? It's nuts. But then, like, look, I'm gonna be honest. The Live guys had a good week. Kepka played well. Reed played well. Phil had the lowest round he's ever had in his life. But the Phil thing's totally out of left field. I mean, it wasn't like anyone beforehand was like, hey, Phil, huh?
Yeah.
Phil future. Take Phil top 5. Like, no one was saying that to anyone. So there's a certain amount of just people play well here. Fred Couples set a record, the oldest guy to make the cut. And Phil's one of those guys. I said to North afterwards, I think Phil will play well here forever. He just has the kind of game that works. But I didn't see him when it was done. But he played an unbelievable round of golf. But unfortunately, like, no one anywhere close to the lead did anything. Like, Phil got to second for a time because everyone in the middle just kind of played like cheeks.
Yeah, it's true. All right, so speaking of old guys playing at Augusta, we had this debate before you came on. Can Tiger Woods ever win another Masters?
It would take a lot, man. I mean,
okay.
It would take his body not betraying him, and it would take Scheffler, Rahm, Koepka, Thomas, Spieth, Cantlay, Schauffele, Phil, if you want. I mean, it would just take everyone not playing as well as him. I mean, so this is the obligatory, never count Tiger Woods out. So,
that was what I took, yeah.
And look, I mean, of course, he did it in 19, but that was before this awful car wreck, and it's just, I don't know, man, it just sucks seeing what happened at the PGA where he just kind of can't get around, and then here the same deal. So it feels like that's probably done.
Could he get the exemption though to use a cart?
That's what everyone asked. He wouldn't do it, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, that's a game of golf kind of thing. He just wouldn't do it. He's just too proud a dude to like, no. Here, no. Champions Tour or whatever, and you can zip around in that, sure, why not? But like here, no.
Yeah. I would see that Tiger having too much pride. The other story from the weekend, the weather. Trees, the stoppage. How many guys are on the grounds crew at Augusta? Because they're insane. They might be the best at what they do versus anyone else in the entire world, any profession.
Facts. 100% facts. Like trees fell down, and in a half an hour, it's like it never happened. I have no idea. The thing about Augusta National is that they have a bottomless well of resources to just make things happen that don't make sense. Like, I mean, like the last year, if anyone watched the par 3 contest, which is actually a lot of fun, you come back a year later and there was a brand new par 3 course. Like they moved stuff all over the place. There's outages that weren't there. I mean, and this was like in 6 months. I mean, it's not reasonable. You can't do that. Well, they did.
Right.
These trees fall down, and then like the next day, it's like probably new trees were there. I don't know, or if they weren't, all the other ones were gone. It happened a few years ago. Like one of the trees on Magnolia Lane was down, and then I think if I have it right, I swear the next day there was just a new one. Where do you get a new mature magnolia tree? Like I planted azaleas in my yard. They still have those shitty little yellow tags on them and won't grow.
Right.
I mean, what am I doing wrong? You know what I need? I need the Augusta grounds crew to come to my house and sort out my yard situation. But we're kidding, but we're not. Like they do stuff here that makes no logical sense.
They're incredible. Like just even seeing
Yes.
on Saturday, the puddles and everything, all the water. It's like, oh, that'll be fine tomorrow. Like no problem.
Yeah. And you come Sunday and the sun comes out and the wind starts blowing and it's like yesterday didn't happen. I don't know. There's a lot of magic that goes on here that's hard to kind of figure out.
Yeah.
And how many lives were saved by the fact that you're not allowed to have a cell phone out there? So everybody.
No joke.
So the tree falls and nobody's looking at their phones.
True.
You're like, whoa, that could have been a disaster.
And we were on the air and like we were. I mean, and obviously there's like feeds now, so it's obviously on the internet. But then in terms of the television broadcast, we were simply trying to make certain everyone was okay. And miraculously they were. And I think from one of the angles, I mean, I think 2 trees fell around a person.
Yes.
Which, how's that possible? And how did they not get smashed by a tree? I just thank God they weren't. But I mean, I was talking to a number of different players like Keith Mitchell. You should get him on. You'd love him. Cashmere is an awesome dude. And he's on the 15th hole. And I mean, it's a delay. And I text him. I said, did you see that? He's like, my heart stopped. Because his family's out there and he's trying to figure out, like, is everyone all right? And again, they were. If like Tigers Group's there, or if there were cell phones, 100% people are really hurt bad or worse. And so again, thank God that didn't happen. But I don't even know I don't know. It wasn't that windy. I don't know what that was about, man. It was like something just came zipping through and all of a sudden trees fell over. That's never happened.
Yeah.
The time I've ever been here.
The Live Tour
it's
guys had
crazy.
their bone saw guys out there just cut it down.
Yeah. But seriously, shout out to grounds crew. They deserve a big shout out for the entire weekend because it did
No doubt.
feel on Sunday we were just watching what we always love. Sunday at the Masters looked perfect. Other story I want to touch on real quick. How crazy is it that Sam Bennett finished top 10? Put that into perspective. Amateur, like, guys aren't supposed to do that.
No.
They invite like 4 or 5 amateurs every year. They usually miss the cut. Like, when you're watching that, you're like, how is this kid hanging with the big dogs as long as he did?
It was nuts. And I mean, I said on the broadcast, like everyone just thinks he looks like Dabo, right?
He looks like Dabo. He also kind of looks like Jay Buhner, I feel like.
Fair. Well, I think, is that the official Texas A&M beard? Like, it's like, or is it just like an SEC chin beard? Whatever it is. He came in the Butler cabin. It was really cool. Like, I forget that. I mean, that's like a sacred place to go in the sport.
Yeah.
And he's in there, and he's told me, he said, I'm more nervous now sitting here with you than I was out there. And he was playing with Scheffler and the pervert. Right?
Yeah.
No, we don't say that
we don't.
anymore.
It's spicy
Oh,
meatball.
no.
Mamma
How about
mia.
the meatball?
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
gave a meatball.
Yeah, we
Huh?
already told that person who shout out Spicy Meatball they can come watch the Masters with us every year because they're probably never allowed back at Augusta National.
No, I think that's fine. But like apologies for he's obviously not a pervert. But he played alongside a top 10 player in Max and the reigning champion, and he was better than both of them for 2 days. But he did that thing, fellas, where he came into the press center and said that the course he played, the amateur on, was harder than the Augusta National. You know, you don't want to tempt the fate like that. Like DeChambeau came in a couple years ago and said par there for him was 67, and things haven't gone great for him since. There's just certain things at Augusta National that you figure out, right? That you just don't want to tempt. You don't want to tempt fate. You don't want to wag your finger at anybody. And so Bennett did that, but I think it was totally harmless. He wasn't like saying I'm better than this. But I think the kid came there thinking I might win. He got back to Butler Cabin, and he won low amateur, which is awesome. I mean, it was an incredible story. And if you go down the list, look at how many different people he beat. I mean, that's an incredible accomplishment. But and the number of times I've been there, like amateurs that are like, in the final group, like can't remember any. So that was an incredible storyline for sure.
Yeah, Scott, I'm curious to know, as an Augusta veteran, what do you look forward to eating the most when you go back, besides the big Texas cinnamon roll? When you're out there on the course, are you a pimento cheese guy?
No, chicken salad on wheat. Chicken salad on wheat is low key, high key, the go-to.
Okay.
And the vets know that. So go chicken salad on the honey wheat. They replaced the brioche this year, which is kind of controversial, and then people are like, well, it's the Masters. They probably figure it out. That's the one you want. That's the go-to. So I probably had, I don't know, not double digits, but a lot of those, including one, like walking out of the media center, just like an absolute animal. I feel like you don't eat and then you're starving, and then through the years, whether it was with Russillo or Stanford Steve, I've made it pretty clear. It's not a treat to eat with me. And I just always look up and I feel like people are like, Jesus, look at this guy. Like, keep your poise, big boy. It's like chicken salad. It's like, yeah, it's a bad scene. But speaking of the Big Texas.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got one here?
Let's get it.
Moment of truth.
Now, this is a tradition unlike any other.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
Are we out?
Wait, I got to turn it around, right?
Is
Well, wait,
it
I'll
not
just
there? Oh, no. Someone ate it all. Look.
They ate
Like-
all the big Texas.
No, it's bad.
I think that's
Wait, what?
what's
What's Mrs. Freshly's donut sticks? Glade. We think is that a move?
Yeah, I think that's the new one.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a true story.
Yeah.
There was a guy that's out there working, and first of all, it's awesome when people like love you on PMT, which is great. AWL's out there all over the place. But there's one guy that was there working at Augusta National, literally comes over to me and is like, hey, you gonna get the Big Texas tonight? I'm like, I hope so. And think how crushed he's gonna be to find out that all there is the Mrs. Freshly's.
I'll bet Nance got there before you.
Yeah. This is how.
Hello, friend.
Yeah, this is how we make new traditions. So it's Mrs.
Yeah.
Freshly's Donuts.
But wait, I want to be honest with you. Like, if we talked about this, I feel like in years past. I mean, it's a murderer's row of treats. Like, there's everything else is high level. Like, not just Fritos, but chili cheese Fritos.
Oh, the
not
best.
not just Cheetos, cheddar jalapeno cheddar.
Ooh. And that's good. It's good.
Yeah, but there's no Big Texas.
Yeah.
And you know what's, again, your listeners are the best, as you know. But all year, like this, all year long, somebody will see it. And how many times do you get a tweet, right, where someone just sent you a picture of a Big Texas?
It's great. It puts a smile
Why
on
are
my
they
face.
not sponsoring? I mean, I know you guys are doing just fine, but I feel like Big Texas is missing massive opportunities to just send you them in bulk.
I
mean,
agree.
the problem is with Big Texas, it is the closest treat that you can have that will like substitute for a meal in a pinch. But you basically have to call in sick the next day if you're eating a Big
Right.
Texas for dinner that night.
There's a density that just is rare. A
Yeah.
It's
rare
the heaviest
density.
snack. Now,
Yeah.
Scott, I want to give you the opportunity to clear something up because I saw somebody claim that when Kevin Na withdrew on Thursday, there's a coworker that we have that bet on him. I heard a rumor that you were doing the gritty across the bridge there at Augusta because you were so happy that Kevin Na withdrew from the tournament. Is that true?
What?
And that your head was spinning around?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, is that Frank?
Yeah.
Frank say that?
Yeah.
What? We sorted this out with Frank. There was someone
did.
there was a detente.
No, I FaceTimed you. I FaceTimed you with Frank, and you guys hashed it out. And then, unfortunately, you broke the detente and started celebrating on camera when Justin Verlander got hurt.
What?
Your head
You know
was
what?
spinning, Scott. We all saw it.
Here's what I'm gonna do for Frank. I'm just gonna embrace the heel thing.
Yes.
And I'm gonna openly root against. No, you know why I can't do that? You know why I can't do that? Because I don't do it, and all people do is fire at me and say that my head's spinning. Are you proud? Are you happy now? And so that I can't
Yeah,
win.
yeah. Can I give you some
I can't
advice? Here's I think how you should play it, because you're in a battle right now with an unbeatable foe.
Correct.
You just have to completely ignore all of it.
I mostly do.
Yeah.
And then people took me seriously when I was like, you can't talk about my kids.
I knew you were
and then
joking.
People,
Yeah.
and then people were like, and it's you know what it is? It's the Rosillo. Rosillo's the best at the joke that somehow people don't understand it's a joke, and then he just ignores it. That's his favorite. His
Right.
favorite is when he can drop something and then people react to it and he just walks away like, see what I did?
Yeah.
Not me. But I'm dealing with Frank and all of the people that love, and everyone loves Frank. I'm Team Frank. I don't dislike the Mets. My head's not spinning. I don't celebrate anyone's injury. It doesn't matter because Frank's going to blame me, and I'm fine. I'm happy to be the person Frank blames. But there's no winning either way, so we'll just have to just ignore it and hope it goes away.
The good news is Buster Olney is still number one on the list, and the best Frank story is that he like started ranting to me one day. He always says Buster Olney's just reporting about the Mets and he's smiling, and I was like, what are you talking about? And then I went and looked, and in Buster Olney's Twitter avatar he's actually smiling. So Frank
But
was
here's the
like,
thing.
he's smiling every time he tweets about the Mets. I was like, well, that's his Twitter avatar.
But here's the thing. This is a secret. This is breaking news. Buster hates the Mets.
Yes. All right, well, Scott.
Buster, wait. Buster hates Frank. He doesn't hate Frank, and he hates neither Frank nor the Mets. But I said it, and I'm sure you can edit it in a way that.
No, we would
Yes.
never.
Oh,
it's-
yes.
No.
Yes.
There'll be fucking voodoo dolls of me now because I had the stupidity to make the joke. It's just a joke. But
All right,
anyway.
so Scott, I know you got to go. Last question, rowback question, rhoback.com. Use code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, joggers. I'm wearing the joggers. I'm wearing the hoodie. Best clothes out there. Promo code TAKE for 20% off your first purchase. Last question, how much of your personal wealth have you paid to get Hunter Dickinson to Maryland?
We just need to know the number. What's the number, and we'll figure it out.
Listen.
And here's the thing. If that happens, I will be the greatest hypocrite of all time because he was the number one heel in the conference.
Oh, yeah.
He hated Maryland. He made it his personal mission to troll Maryland at every turn. And then if he comes there, then everyone's like, oh, that's awesome. Let's go Terps, go Hunter Dickinson. So we just need to know what the number is, But he could be trolling us now and go someplace else, and then, that's kind of, I think in every Maryland fan's back of their mind, they're like, is he really maybe going to do this, or is this all just an incredibly elaborate ruse? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, you guys will be very hateable because I don't hate Maryland, but if Hunter Dickinson's on there, and he knows how I feel because he does the same to Wisconsin, so get ready for that. But you'll be fine with it. All right, well, Scott, thank you as always. You are the best. We appreciate it, and hopefully you get home safe and have fun with the Mrs. Daisy's donuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a decision here. I might go Fruitables, maybe Funables fruity snacks.
Yeah.
That's a total departure.
Those are good.
All right, boys, be good. I appreciate you, and Buster doesn't hate the Mets.
Yeah, we cut that part.
Okay.
Scott Van Pelt was brought to you by ZipRecruiter. When it comes to scoring great hires for your business, you may be up against some obstacles. You might have a lot of applicants, but difficulty finding the right ones for your job or finding time to hire while running your business, plus trying to ensure workplace safety. That's why you need ZipRecruiter on your team. No matter the industry, healthcare, manufacturing, business services, ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster and easier. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/PMT. First, when you post a job on ZipRecruiter, it gets sent out to over 100 top job sites. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology then hustles for you to find people with the right experience for your job and invites them to apply. It saves you time, saves you effort, saves you headache. In fact, listen to this stat, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the very first day. So add ZipRecruiter to your online roster to help you win the hiring game. Go to ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/PMT. You can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/PMT. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Scott Van Pelt was also brought to you by our good friends over at Renfields. That's right, it's Universal Pictures. And if you think your boss sucks, get ready to meet Renfield's boss. Universal Pictures' new film Renfield hits theaters April 14th, starring Emmy nominee Nicholas Hoult and Oscar winner Nicolas Cage in the role he was truly born to play, Dracula. Say no more, you have me. Nicolas Cage playing Dracula, and it's as gory and glorious as you can imagine. Holt starts as Renfield, Dracula's assistant, who's been luring in his boss's victims for decades, and he's finally hitting his breaking point. He's overworked, he has no benefits, he's got no work-life balance. I mean, we've all been there, right? But you can't exactly put in a 2 weeks notice when you've got an undead, all-powerful boss. No, Dracula's assistant is not a job you can quit without a fight. Directed by the guy who brought you the Tomorrow War and the Lego Batman movie. Written by the guys who brought you The Walking Dead and Rick and Morty. Renfield is a modern monster movie with some serious bite. It's a bloody good time and the most fun that you'll have in theaters this April. That's Universal Pictures Renfield. Only in theaters, April 14th. Nicolas Cage is Dracula. That's all you need to
That's
say.
all you need to do.
I'm in.
Nicolas Cage Dracula. Okay. Hank, I feel like this has been a tumultuous re-entry. I'm happy you're back.
I hope you get this.
I actually am
rooting
rooting for you in this specific
Let's
case.
go, Hank.
Because, you know, it's kind of like you don't see someone for a while, long time, and then you see him again, and it's like, how do we converse? But we're back.
Yeah.
Let's
You
go.
called me fat. That was when I knew. I was like, my guy's back.
Or
He's
you
all
you literally asked for it,
Yeah, no, I did. I wanted it. Give me more.
but now you're mad.
No, I want more. I think it's funny when you guys roast us in Harry Potter 'cause we don't understand.
No idea.
Yeah, people will love that portion of the show.
So, Hank, have you ever gotten this?
Nope.
Have you ever gotten it?
Nope.
How many people in San Diego asked you?
Not as many. Not as many as Houston.
Oh, those are your people.
Yeah.
Those are your people. Okay. Okay.
We did make a bet, though.
Yeah, should we say that?
Yeah, if Hank, what did you agree to if you don't get the lottery ball before the end of next football season?
I will get a tattoo of the lottery ball machine, but if I pass you in total victories by the end of next football season, you will get a lottery ball machine.
Yeah, first you have to win one.
Tramp
you know?
stamp.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah.
That's an
So,
awesome
Jake, how
bet.
many do I have? 4?
PFT has 4.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's a lot. Okay, it's a deal, Hank.
You got this, Hank.
I'm rooting for you. I
Wait,
want you to get
so if
one.
Hank gets it once,
No bet.
no bet.
Or if I get, even if, what's 4? What if I tie you?
I think he has to. I think he has to get 4.
PFT
Let's-
could also.
No,
extend
yeah,
Yeah,
let's
then I
put.
might-
Let's say 4.
No, it's a head-to-head.
What if we tie?
I think he should get the tie. 4's a lot,
If
and
we
you
tie
can
at
keep
4?
getting it. Yeah. If
If
you
we
tie
tie-
it,
Yeah,
any
yeah.
number,
I mean, I'm
any
going to
number.
get it at least 3 more times.
Right, if you
It's
tie it
very-
any number-
It's very easy to get this.
It
right.
is-
This is Super Bowl Sunday or regular season?
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday,
Football
and,
season.
a tie goes to Hank.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, deal.
Okay. Have you ever gotten this?
Nope,
Try to
96.
chase me down.
Oh, that was a false start.
No.
Oh, no,
That was a
Hank.
false start.
Right
Did
off
he
the
do that
bat.
on purpose, though. You never know with him.
No, he didn't.
I think he might have.
No, he didn't do that on purpose.
Numbers.
69.
I'm going to go with 96.
18.
I'll go 17.
98.
20.
96. This would be great.
$41. Is that your second number, Hank?
Nope.
Is it your third?
Nope.
Fourth?
Nope.
Fifth?
Nope.
Fifth?
I don't know.
Love you guys.
The Easter Bunny has actually nothing to do with Christianity and was a pre-Christian pagan symbol.
Can I do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. This counts. 17.
96.
Oh!
I'm going to go 98.
20.
This counts, Jake. Official. But would you
Well, there's
want?
one less ball.
Would you want to
Yes.
win this?
No.
77.
That was yesterday. That was Friday's show.
Yeah, damn. And Hank's
Back-to-back
guessed that
shows.
before.
77.
Are we sure 69's still in there?
Yes, Billy. 69 still in there.
WFAN event up there, and where was it at, Bruce? Bruce, do you know the place?
Bruce.
I don't actually know where it was. I said it was in Poughkeepsie, though. Just a guess.
Okay.
Don't know what that is. I'm assuming that's a town, but WFAN.
Upstate.
Okay.
It's upstate even from me. It's far.
But sports radio, big deal in New York still, right? I mean, big deal. That's why Joe Douglas is at this event. It looked like a great event.
That's the agenda in New York, I think. Yeah.
Okay, it looked like a great event for sports talk to be able to have, and I think obviously New Yorkers know this. I don't think it's like that anywhere else really when it comes to sports talk. Maybe up in Boston,
Maybe a little bit, but not to the scale of New York. Not even.
but this event that Joe Douglas was at, a little boozed up, was asked one great question by the host, who I should know who it is, but I do not. Here's Joe Douglas, the general manager of the Jets, chatting about the Aaron Rodgers situation.
So, I have to ask you, Aaron Rodgers, when's he coming?
Crowd pleaser.
He's going to be here.
Yeah, hell yeah! Hell yeah, Joe! He looks a lot like Dayball. It looks like New York is kind of being run by bald-headed whites, which I do appreciate. A little bit of human from Midwest getting into the big city, it feels like. He said he's going to be here. Is that just because there's a deal already done that they're trying to get a little bit more from, like in his mind? Or what do you think that is? Why do you think he's so confident?
So there's not a deal done. I think both sides know that it's probably going to happen. It's just figuring out the right price, figuring out the numbers. And it's, when you talk about draft picks, and I believe, unless I'm crazy, but I believe this would only involve draft picks, you could basically agree on a value and then figure out the different picks to go back and forth to get to that value. And so, I think both sides know that at some point they will get there. There's just no reason for either to give in yet because nothing has happened and they don't have to. So him saying, he'll be here is him being like, I think a deal is probably going to happen. They just don't have one. But they're both so far down the road in their minds, in their organization's plans, that I think he's right. I think it's going to happen.
Is this Joe and Guti? Is it Woody and Mark also involved? Who all is in the deciding factor? Because Joe's saying a deal's going to get done is big deal if he's the one that's in the middle of it all.
Yeah, I mean, it's him and Goody doing the deal. The owners definitely are.
Owners. Mark Murphy's not an owner. Let's make sure.
My bad. The owners and or CEOs or president, right? What is it? President.
What's this guy do?
This one?
Yeah. I mean, what the hell is going on right
What? Titles are kind of. He runs the show. That's his title.
Titles. Yeah, being an owner is a little different than.
Much different.
Being the 32nd person at the one per club meeting because you have zero ownership at all and there isn't a B before your wealth, A little bit less power.
Probably not in this situation with him.
Yes, another one. There's another thing.
I don't know about that.
1,000,000%. Are you serious?
You really think?
Yes.
Which situation?
The Aaron Rodgers Green Bay Packers.
No. I mean, you think an owner would have stepped in early,
5 years ago, 4 years ago? Yeah.
When they drafted Jordan Love, that would have never happened, probably.
Yeah, that would have been the owner. You know what I mean? Much different.
That's an interesting. I actually think about this way more than I probably should because let's assume that Jordan Love is as good as they think, right? So let's say he is a dog, as one might say.
No.
Well, then this, it doesn't sound good coming from me, so. Yeah.
Hey, let's hear it. Let's give one from the.
Try it. Come on.
Do the whole setup. We'll do it with you. You know what I mean? You just got to give a little pause.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's say that Jordan Love is the
dog.
Nah, see, the dog is tough. It's got to be a. You know what I mean? So I think you got to go back. Just saying he is the dog is a
top dog.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Slow down.
I don't know if we're ready for that type of commitment to anybody.
Right, no, that's fair. That's fair.
So let's say.
But then the delay makes it tough.
There is no delay. It's FaceTime. It's pretty.
All right.
So let's say.
Let's say that Jordan Love is a
dog. Nailed it. Yeah. Which it could be. Could be a dog.
Could be
a dog.
Then this was as good a move as the Packers drafting Aaron Rodgers when they also didn't have an owner, 15 or whatever years ago. I don't see. Anyway, I think about this. If this is true, would an owner have been like, whoa, we can't do that? Yes. And maybe does the president think about it much more of running the business? If that's the case, it's still a great move for the organization, whether or not they have an owner.
If he's
you
a
know?
dog,
Or
yeah.
at
But
least-
I think the owner
Yeah.
just being a human and having the, the outright say, because it is everybody's answering to one particular voice,
Agreed.
as opposed to potential board and somebody that doesn't have, their own money in it, which is Mark Murphy a little bit different. Like owners have their money in it. He's just hired by a company as opposed to his own money in it. Not that he can't get fired, but it's just a little different. I think whenever they go to the NFC Championship game, there's a chance that Aaron and the owner probably have a relationship, owner quarterback relationship. Hey, we get one more weapon. Probably do trade in to the first round and get somebody else as opposed to that. Like, I think owner being a human is a big deal. Remember, Kraft saved Tom and Bill for numerous years, I guess, right? Didn't they? It wasn't like 2-3 years before it actually ended.
Yeah.
Robert Kraft
I mean,
sat them
but-
both down and did the whole thing. I mean, that's because that
Yeah.
person has a financial interest in this entire thing.
And yeah, all of that. Because remember, the article came out and it was like the dynasty is ending, and then they kind of got together and then ended up winning the Super Bowl instead. What basically Kraft's sort of contribution, besides owning the entire thing, was like, we're not trading Brady, ever. And so at that point, it was like, it wasn't a demand of Garoppolo. It was just like, if we're not trading Brady, then we're going to probably trade Garoppolo, and that kind of, basically kept them, I think, 3 additional Super Bowls, whatever it ended up being. But yeah, like, you're right. If you have an owner, like, maybe he steps in earlier. I just don't know if that would have been better or worse or less messy or not.
Yeah, I mean, haven't had a Super Bowl, been in the NFC Championship a couple times. Could have potentially gotten them over the hump. One person being like, "Nah, we're fucking going for it right now." That's a whole different
Maybe,
mindset
yeah.
as well.
Good point.
And also, like, billionaires, founders, mindsets a little bit different than corpo people that have kind of gone up there. Because they're a little bit more, I don't want to say creative, different, but normally these dark hole things that we hear about coming from super successful people, uber successful people are doing all these things. I would assume Aaron's relationship with a billionaire would be a little bit different than maybe Mark Murphy, who's had to kind of climb his way through it all, and Gutekunst. Not that it's bad. I assume Mark Murphy's a good person. I don't know him really.
Yeah.
But like I think those super uber rich people seek out those that are a little bit different to kind of do their thing. And then like the layers of corporate people are all kind of trying to plug in place. Just my own personal experience, but I think having an owner would be a different world in Green Bay, but it's worked out for a long time, and Ty Schmidt's a fucking owner.
Well, even like the year when they were the number 1
Congrats.
seed and they got beat by, thank you very much, and they got beat by the Niners when Odell went to the Rams. Like the Packers, like lowballed him, offered him a real low offer, but you can imagine after
The minimum, I think.
Yeah, exactly. But if
They made him an offer,
they
remember?
did. But if they have an owner, a guy who is hearing what Rodgers saying, like, hey, he could be the guy who gets us over the hump. Like I want to play with this guy, and the owner says, all right, fuck it, let's do whatever we got to do to bring him in. Odell doesn't go to the Rams, he comes to the Packers. Like this could be an entirely different conversation.
Yeah, it wasn't a quarterback, but it just happened with the Colts and T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah, Jim Irsay had to get involved with T.Y. Hilton. Hey, you're not going anywhere. You're staying here. Now, granted, he went to the Dallas Cowboys 1 year later, made a couple big plays for him.
Yeah.
Hate that T.Y. wasn't in Indianapolis Colts. Thought he was retired. I don't know if Jim Irsay knew he was still potentially wanting to play football. But I think owner changes it a little bit, the dynamic. But if it works out with Jordan Love being a dog. There it is. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. None of it matters. Tone has a question for you, Ian.
Ian, I saw Hendon Hooker is visiting the Lions, who have 6 and 18. Is it pretty much a foregone conclusion that he gets into the first round at this point?
It's not a foregone conclusion, but it's definitely something that, like, I would say 3 weeks ago or whenever the combine was, like, now it does feel like that, because he's coming back well from his ACL, which was just a clean tear. I mean, not just, but which was a clean tear, which bodes well for his progress going forward. There's a lot to like, on field, and then also like human as a leader, like all that stuff. And if the quarterbacks go early, like let's say we get 4 in the top 10, which is certainly not out of the realm of possibility, then there's a bunch of other teams that would say, I can take someone, and even if he's not 100% healthy by week 1, he's at minimum my backup, and he's a backup for a year, and then we'll see. I could see Hendon Hooker go in the first round, and if the top 4 go really early, then biggest question from like 15 on is who takes Hendon Hooker in Kansas City.
I'm pumped for Hendon Hooker to kind of get in the conversation.
Yes.
There's a chance Colts trade out
Yeah.
and still end up potentially getting them. There's so much on the line at the draft, and we know you'll be covering it expertly on NFL Network, NFL.com, and NFL Plus. Host of the Insiders, along two other people that broke the same news just yesterday about Odell Beckham Jr. to the Ravens. We appreciate the hell out of you, Ian.
Appreciate you guys. Take care.
What'd you do? You were on Bobby Flay's program?
What?
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 We took a picture together.
We took a
on the
pic
set.
in a kitchen.
So
So the internet, I was cool. And when I finally got sober, which was never fucking never, because I'm never ever.
That's not very nice. It was a very, very cool experience.
Were you boozed up there? You
What?
boozed up there?
No. It was in the morning.
So?
Not that I've never. I'm just saying, in that particular morning.
What did you do there?
It was fun.
Did you cook against them? Did you try to beat them?
No. No, I was very informed about other people trying to beat him. The whole experience was amazing. Like, that's a great operation. Very cool.
You're getting into the little food world, huh? Because first you had that tailgate takedown.
Yep.
Shout out Jude.
Balls in his mouth.
You did incredible. You were the star of that whole thing. Oh, a little tiny ball is exploding in my mouth.
Yep.
I love it.
Remember that was like the first take that
was
he
a
had.
tagline.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, no, that was obviously premeditated.
Yeah, for sure.
If we get any ball-shaped thing, I'm gonna say it exploded in my mouth, which was good play by you. Good play because got you on fucking Bobby Flay's kitchen.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Are you a new food star?
I'm definitely not a star, but I am very appreciative that they let me play around because it is fun. Plus, like, you get to eat the food, which is usually really good.
You're doing the horses.
It's been awesome. I hope I do more.
You're doing the horses with Joey Molinaro.
That's
right.
He's doing the food with Bobby Flay.
Wow.
This guy's all over the place.
Doesn't this guy?
What a
do?
superstar. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Rappaport. You deserve it all, pal. Deserve it all.
Plays a scumbag.
What's that?
Yeah.
Try to have sex with his daughter.
Yeah, I know. Can't have it. Bobby fucking Flay.
Yeah.
That was messed up.
He's a dog, though. How about him saying dog? Wasn't bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
He had a little bass in his voice.
Yeah, I think the first two were probably terrible, Ruby.
Because we were speaking over top of him. Yeah, but we're a team place.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
Big time team place. Let's talk about some teams that he talked about there. Lamar Jackson Odell Beckham Jr. was going to the Jets.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's what I just heard. Don't get on that plane. Why not? We want to make you a $15 million guaranteed offer.
Right now.
Really? Yeah. All right, deal.
Sounds good.
And then he called the Jets. And or it was reported at least that he then called the Jets like, hey, you got 15 for me?
Hey,
or?
this is what I'm not getting on this plane, okay? We should have done this 2 weeks ago, which is what we've been saying. Ravens just said they'll give me $15 million guaranteed. You guys want to do that? Jets say, you got to do what you got. We're still out here.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do. Good luck out there.
Hypothetical.
Okay.
Let's say the Aaron trade has already happened. The Lamar deal at this point has not happened. Do you think he takes less money to go play with Aaron? Do you think Aaron not being done had an effect on him?
Maryland taxes are terrible too, I think, right? Maryland taxes, I think, are pretty terrible.
so.
I think that whole DMV area is pretty high taxes. Because you got to account for that, obviously, immediately upon seeing how much money he's making or how much money Uncle Sam is making immediately off of what he signed for. New Jersey, New York, very, very high. So I think similar equivalents of taxes. I think Nick's looking it up right now. But taking a pay cut to go play with Aaron, to chase a ring in his eyes, would certainly be a move that he would have had to make. Because as soon as I saw this, I'm like, $15 million, you got to say yes to that.
Yeah.
Odell Beckham Jr. at this stage.
In this market.
Because remember, this wide receiver market, people have already gone. First wave of free agency.
Yeah.
When all the money's being spent, I think like $22 million was the most that was spent, and it was on Lazard over like a 5-year deal or something.
Yeah.
Now, granted, this is a $15 million guarantee over a 5-year deal as well. It's just all voidable years on the back end, which is a little salary cap gymnastics that everybody does. But as soon as I saw the deal, I was pumped for Odell. I'm like, good for you. And then you start thinking about that Ravens team. Start piecing it together. It's like, maybe they are able to kind of go on a little bit of a run. Maybe Odell Beckham Jr. adds a little bit of a spice to their team that they need to open up that offense. Monken's coming. The last time that he was with Odell Beckham Jr. was in Cleveland. Odell Beckham Jr.'s first year in Cleveland. He had like 100 and some targets, went for over 1,000 yards, had a lot of success. Then he goes down to Georgia, obviously wins a couple national championships. Now he's back in the NFL. He was probably a massive piece of telling Harbaugh, like, hey, if we can get Odell, I got a lot of shit that we can do with Odell. Before the Cleveland Browns and Odell Beckham Jr. blew up and imploded on itself, he had success with Monken as the offense coordinator. Seems like they can go on a run as well. And if you got Lamar, you got an anomaly at quarterback, you can go win this thing.
Yeah, Monken was the one person that was the one place I didn't want Monken to go, because I feel like with Lamar he can do some things, some incredible things, because that offense down in Georgia was awesome. And then Rashad Bateman's been hurt, and I think he was a first-round pick 2 years ago, and he's been pretty good when healthy.
Yep.
So, I mean, they definitely look in a better place today than they were last week, for sure.
Odds did not change at all.
No, they didn't.
35-1, 35-1. Lamar gets signed, though. He gets that whole thing settled. It'll probably drastically improve.
I agree.
Excited to see what Odell Beckham Jr. is able to do with Mark Andrews taking a lot of attention in the middle of the field.
Oh, yeah.
Lamar Jackson freezing safeties. And then Odell getting a chance to kind of go one-on-one with corners.
Yeah.
So if they have the drag route, which we saw Matthew Stafford and him have a lot, all the way across the field type shit, and him being able to just go, there's a chance Odell Beckham Jr. has a massive year and gets a massive payday. And maybe the Ravens, in a talent-littered AFC, are able to go on a run. Let's get to a break. Hour 2 will be on the other side with A.J. Hawk.
Hell yeah.
We'll also be joined by Shams Charania.
Okay.
Shams, what's going on in basketball? Everybody's fighting each other? You guys got a little UFC 287 on the mind?
No kidding.
Y'all think there's the last style bender?
What's going on?
These guys.
Thought they're supposed to be on a team with each other.
Yeah.
Put your swords down. Playoffs are about to
ELE.
ELE. They got pissed. One guy punched the wall, broke his hand, can't play.
Yeah,
Very
out for
good
playoffs.
player.
Just so mad.
Yeah, your season's over.
Hope it was worth it.
They might not make
Walls
it
have
now.
a pretty good record against Haynes.
Walls, pretty good.
Yep.
There are some particular walls, though, that the studs
Yeah, you can find it.
kind of like, and you luckily get, I've seen a guy go through a wall, and I'm like, God damn. And then you like, closer evaluation, it's like, damn, if that was 2 inches to the right,
So close.
that's probably broken this one,
Yep.
and potentially this one.
Yeah, all the above.
But instead, we're just going into a game day, all good. Thank God. Couldn't imagine that guy had a big fucking cast on his hand.
No.
We would lose. Here's McDaniels. Somebody down here, obviously, is a little bit stressed. Not as stressed as McDaniels, though.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking broke his hand.
Yep.
They're going to need him, too.
Mike will fix that.
Well, he's humble, though. He is humble.
Yep.
Amen.
He is fiery.
That's a good point.
Got a lifelong lesson.
Yep.
Shams Charania will join us in about 15 minutes to talk about it. AJ Hawk will be on the other side. What has that menace been up to?
It's a good
Nothing
question.
good, I assume.
You know what I mean?
Probably throwing kids in his lake during an Easter egg hunt.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of eggs at the bottom of that lake.
Yeah. Look.
Dad, you said there was 15 eggs. I only found one. Go look at the bottom of that lake. Tell me how many are down there.
Start swimming.
Remember that game they used to throw those sticks to the bottom of the pool?
The sun doesn't rise now, baby. The silence don't lie. The dead in your eyes can fake it. I'm terrified. Maybe I've been here too long, waiting for the pain to come. And time keeps moving on while I'm missing you. Just when I'm sorry by your side, I'm like a dove. You bet that all our ships collide and say we're done.
Hello?
Oh, it's an elm dog.
Alright. Alright.
I'd be watching the Wild or the Twins, except for.
Sense of the Wild pretty over, but.
Oh yeah, it should have started. Like, well, it's already
Just
over.
said they're
right?
gonna lose.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
if
think
he's
it's
being
over.
dramatic or what.
It's probably true that they're gonna lose.
Hey, why can't you watch it? There?
Oh, it's because Hulu, like Valley Sports, fucking blacks out all the games.
Really?
Yeah, so when I was in Illinois,
Do you have to
I
watch
could
it on
watch
their network?
Yeah, you have to. When I was in Illinois, I could watch every Wild game ever. I can't on Hulu. Can't watch any. Unless it's on like TNT or ESPN.
You don't have any basic cable, right?
Well, I have like
Or
all
you-
the Fox, NBC.
Like the 5 or 7 basic channels you get?
Yeah, you get
Maybe
those.
it's more than
You
that
just
now.
Don't get fucking bullshit Valley Sports.
Yeah.
So you can't watch like local sports other than the Vikings. You can still watch all that shit. 'Cause that's how big the NFL is. You can still just watch every NFL game.
I haven't hooked a TV up to the actual cable and probably since I lived back home in high school.
Yeah, I've only had Hulu since I think. Like it never.
Well, they only started doing that Hulu TV thing. I don't know if it's recently,
couple of
but
years
it
into
wasn't
college.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I used to have Hulu, they didn't have that. Oh my god. I just hit a big plate of corn.
You're a corn guy? I'm a no salt added corn from the can guy. Think about that.
Today it was a frozen bag of organic, thrown in a little fry pan. Let it boil for a little bit, put like a cup of water in there, and then I throw some butter, salt, and pepper on at the end. Not too much salt. I really can't even taste the salt, but I make it peppery.
I like the pepper more.
I just add a little salt because I feel like you can't have pepper and not do salt.
That's kind of true.
And then I'll have a big old nasty shit tomorrow morning.
I'm running a Whalen Caverns right now.
Oh, there's potassium in corn? Corn has protein too? Yeah, fuck Stan, there's a little bit of nutritional value here. An ear of corn is only 77 calories? Pretty fucked. Did you just say you're in a whaling cavern?
Yep.
Wiki. Still hardcore Arkin, eh? Dude, the hardcore stuff is getting some popularity too with just YouTube videos and whatnot.
Yeah, they're going to release the server right after ICC's, I guess. Holy.
Tell me what you mean. I'm in the in-between. Isn't it obvious that I wanna do you right? And hey, I'll tell you what it's like. It's an emotional homicide. When you stop yourself from saying what's on your mind. If you're gonna let me down slowly. Don't tell me that I am your only. Yeah, I really wanna be around you, but you can't communicate. Say it to my face. Do I really have to leave? Or can I stay for an eternity? 'Cause nothing lasts long enough. It's way too hard to give this up. When all the flaws and memories will always be a part of me. Yeah, nothing lasts long enough. I'm praying for eternity is all you want.
Gotta resist, bro. Cringe. Oh, that's fucking fat.
Wait.
I'm sorry, I can't find the old me, the one you met all those years ago. I'm sorry, I can't be steady. I've been changing after all those
You gotta
nights.
repot.
If I could think back when we were younger.
Where's my controller? Oh, I gotta go switch the laundry.
Change my posture, now you keep me around, just so you don't feel lonely and if I think free. I wonder if you're ever really gonna know me. I wonder if you're ever really gonna know me. Stop trying to hold on forever. Stop trying to be alone together. Stop thinking you can make it better. Stop thinking you can make it better. Stop thinking you can make me better. Stop thinking you can make me You said all your life I told you so, and you're screaming to a pillow every time. I never needed you to love. I just wanted you to take me places. Didn't need you to know me. Just on a need to know basis. Open all your times of self-reflection. You never look back, that you don't feel love. How I felt about that. This song is for you. When you're driving your car, and if you're listening
Ed.
Dead. Oh, you went.
What do you think is gonna happen? What's gonna happen this week? Are we at 24? No, it's 23.
No idea. It'll be similar to every other fucking week. That's what I. I don't care as long as you fucking clear everything in 2 days and I go on my trip. Get the fuck out of there.
Oh, you're gone next week, aren't you?
Gone Sunday and next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, that's
I'll be there Thursday for Yog. Just for Yog, though.
just for the get the shard.
That's gonna be the best week of raiding ever, right there. I think this guy did it on purpose.
I remember the days when life had a summer fade, and all our nights were for dreaming away.
Where's my leather fucking chest at? Where's it at? Let's stop shit.
Alright. What are we doing here? Where's my fucking hat? God, Bill Williamson.
When I can't move in this life, not alone. You make it all come together. My whole world's torn apart. The only one to make it better. It's all you. You wrote my story before I knew. You took my worries and made me new. When I look back, I don't even have to ask. When I got off the track, I lost control so fast, and life wouldn't take me back. So I held to the thought of what we had. It's all you. You're the one that lifts me up when I can't move in this life, not alone. You make it all come together. My whole world's torn apart. The only one to make it better. It's all you. You're the one in me.
what does Bill want with me, yeah?
Oh, no.
Someone owes me money over here?
Watching cigarettes burn out. All the neon gets turned out. So I'm
Let's see what Bill wants, huh?
cigarette can burn out. Just watching rivers run down the side of my bottom. Almost like it's crying my tears.
Shut the fuck up.
And then I lost everything. And that's how I wound up here. Watching cigarettes burn out. Till all the neon gets turned out. There's nothing left but empty glasses now. It's all flashes now. Smoking memory that ain't nothing but ashes in the low lights. He's done me wrong, songs hit me so right. So I'm fine for you, it hurts now. That's my cigarette can burn out. If you put your hands on the flame, you got no right to complain. Cause you know it's gonna leave a mark. When the glow comes to an end, like scattered embers in the wind, leaves you looking for a brand new spark. Watching cigarettes burn out.
Chicken coop. Ooh, let's go. That's the shittiest chicken coop.
Nothing left but empty glasses now. It's all flashes now. Smoking memory that ain't nothing but ashes in the low lights. These damn wrong songs hit me so right. So I'm far for you.
He almost died. He got like 10%.
Oh. You guys cleared it though?
This guy, yeah, this guy, this boss in this fucking dungeon, 2 shots people. That are like the same level. For no reason. Like all the other bosses do like 5% of your health. And this fucking guy just shits on people.
Good Bill.
Rhythm is a dancer. I need a companion. Girl, I guess that must be you. Body like the summer. Fuck you like no other. Don't you tell them what we do. Don't tell them, you ain't need, don't tell them, you ain't need, you ain't even gotta tell them, don't tell them, you ain't need, don't tell them, you ain't even gotta tell them, don't tell them. No, you say you're down with it.
I hit a bank?
Girl, you know I'm from Chicago. I act a fool, Bobby Brown with it. In it, nobody take me out though. You got gifts, bring them down to South Pole.
I can hit a bank.
Don't you worry about it, I gon' work it out. Only it's you got me feeling like this.
We're in the black man.
We're on the escort. I don't know if you ever did this dungeon, but
I don't remember the escort. Actually, I think I do. Yeah, right at the end.
Nobody does it like this. I find it hard to resist. Feeling out of control, beautifully so. What's coming on with me? It's a total eclipse of rationality. I don't usually say this, I don't usually play this game. Yeah, I know I'm not fair, but it kinda feels that way. I don't usually say this, but I think I should let you know that baby, I don't wanna go. How could I go home when I feel like I belong? In your arms is like champagne, feel it pouring in my veins. Yeah, I got myself too drunk on you to drive, so I'm crashing here tonight.
Go rob a bank. Okay, well, come on.
Feeling out of control of your chemicals. What's going on? It's a total eclipse of rationality. I don't usually say this, I don't usually play this game. Yeah, I know I'm not fair, but it kinda feels that way. I don't usually say this, but I think I should let you know that baby, I don't wanna go. How could I go home when I feel like I belong? In your arms it's like champagne, feel it pouring in my veins. Yeah, I got myself too drunk on you to die, so I'm crashing here tonight.
Oh, what the fuck, buddy?
So I'm crashing here tonight.
Going off-roading, huh?
Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
Whud. Whud. Where in the fuck are we going?
Well, what?
Uh-oh, Dwayne. People dying?
I'm not dead. I don't. How'd that guy just steal that loot from me? The fuck? Whatever. Oof.
Rob Valentine? Wait. Oh, Robin Valentine.
Ooh, yeah, I'm needing on that for sure. For sure, motherfucker. Ah! Needing on both of these. Fuck these people. For sure, fuck these people. Who won them? I don't think I got either of them actually. I got the shoulders, bitch. Oh.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Well, this guy's gonna die. Can I not kill him? Okay.
King's Blood. What level do I have to be for that? Shoulders look like dog shit.
Here we are. Crack these safes? Let's go. How do I do this?
Holy shit, there's no way we can even farm these. No. No, bad.
Oh, that's big money.
Oh. Don't do it. Fuck. Dipshit.
Banked. My God, there's so many of them.
God damn it, man.
Bank. Holy fuck.
What's up?
We're just in a big wig out.
What the fuck, man? I need 3 more of these, bro.
Ew.
What?
The bank, my bounty's only $5.
Fuck. I need 2 more.
Which class are you? You're a healer?
I'm a shaman. I don't want to heal, but I had to. Feeling's gay and retarded. Especially in fucking classic WoW, you literally press 1 button.
Yeah.
Wait. Actually, what the fuck is this?
What are these birds? I didn't mean to shoot him. Fuck me.
Why is it?
And Fatty and Fuckley.
Oh, stupid N.
She said she blamed me for running in and taking her heart away.
Fuck off.
I said I'll blame her for making me
There's a raptor for me to kill, huh?
don't understand how you could wake up one day and just walk
Here we go, here we go.
You didn't even try to call to apologize.
Howdy, mister.
Oh. Racers check. Racers check. How many more do I need? 2? One more. One more.
I'll kill this guy.
I'll kill your family. Is that what you're saying to him?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I gotta move. It's time to run, motherfucker. What? Alright, we made it out. I almost died in the cave here. Sheesh.
Of leaving the caverns?
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, wailing water.
The Wailing Waters.
Yeah.
Oh, this fucking loser's in stealth. He's cheating. He's gonna fucking take it. Take it. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not today, bitch. It's mine. I'm actually gonna die trying to tag mobs. I guarantee it.
Got $1,000 from that?
Dude, why is this N-bomb coming this direction? Like, Ashley. Can I get a fucking drop? For the love of God. And then comment? I need one fucking deviant hide. I've killed like 30 of these cunts. I swear to God.
Shut up, bitch.
This is such a cancerous quest that they have you do. Oh my God.
Interesting. I'll be right back inside.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota. I hear you man. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota. I feel you man. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar.
Holy shit, I finally got it.
Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota. I hear you man. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota. I feel you man. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och springer runt och creepar och motståndet vi slipar. Vi sitter här i väntan och spelar lite Dota och pushar på och smeker med motståndet vi leker. Vi sitter här och spelar lite Dota och springer runt.
Oh, I actually have iron armor, so I should get one of those.
Dan entered the call last night at like 12:30.
What? Really? After
Said
I
like
left?
3 words and then left. Yep, pretty much right after everyone got off.
He's a zootist.
Heavy zootist.
He said something in the Discord at like 5 this morning.
Yeah, he must have taken an app and then just decided to just call it a night.
I think he just, yeah, he took a nap, woke up, went back to bed, and then woke up early. I think that's what happened.
Yeah. I don't really like waking up early before work.
You do or don't?
Don't. I like to wake up and work's the first thing I do. I get, like, you know, a little bit of get ready time. Well, not really since I work at home, but if I spent like 3 hours in the morning before work, that'd be fucked.
Yep, that would be fucked. Tomorrow, I mean, I guess some days it's like an hour and a half for me. Other working.
I guess I don't really eat breakfast though either.
What do I need to fucking drop right here? Is there anything I can fucking drop? Just prioritize. 20 deviant hides. I'll take the fucking bag, I think.
Oh boy.
Slot bagging out here, bro.
10 slot bagging? You had 4 of them even?
Oh no, I have 1. I have 6, 6, 6, 10 backpack. I'm getting the crescent staff. Which at least I already have Ghost Wolf, so I have like half a mount. That helps a lot. What?
How can you guys be that cracked out right now?
Doesn't take much.
We weren't. Dude, yeah, didn't say we were chill the whole time, and then that was the spark, you know?
I like it. I'm sparked
What
right
happened
now.
last night? It was we were also just talking about you, Rick. What happened last night, buddy?
What do you mean? I came in at like midnight.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean.
Took a nap, Rick. I was tired, man.
And then you just called it a night.
Yep.
Came in, said hey, and
yeah, I said, how's it going? You guys were toasted already.
I literally was clicking end call right before you joined, and I was so confused.
I'm glad I got in there before you left. That's all I gotta say.
Timberwolves game is on.
We're doing good. I gotta help Boingle now. I'm about to join a call with Boingle.
Wow.
Yup, that's all I gotta say.
Good guy. Boing. Boing.
Just tell Boingle I'm too fucked right now.
That's what you told him?
No, I'm gonna tell him that when I get in the call, but I'm gonna say I'm watching the rules and I'm fucked in the head.
Boom.
Wait, Jalen Noel's back? That's huge.
Boing, bong.
Cat's a sweaty fuck.
Dude, Stash Pro might actually just be dead. Thandor might have killed him.
No, I mean his soul maybe, but not his body.
Yep, off the glass right there.
I thought for sure he would have at least joined a raid call by now.
Yeah, what? It's a dead drop, insta. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Renders, I bet your Renders went
No,
frolfing today.
There's some sort of hole in the story.
Is that what you think? Does it kind of check out?
Does it? Yeah, does it check out? He was talking about a Twins game again last night. I
Oh,
think.
that makes sense.
Oh yeah, he's Twins, and that's right. I told him to go to the Twins game. I'm too plugged to remember that.
That actually.
He said,
barely-
he said
I
I'll
would-
be rating tonight? Question mark.
Jesus Christ! I'm surprised. Oh fuck! Oh.
You want me to tell you
Oh.
what he fucking said to me? I'll tell you what he said. He said, "It's not raid tonight, is it?" Question mark. I said no. I said no raid tonight. It's Tuesday, Ren. What the fuck? He said, "I'm gonna swing by a Twins game if no raid."
Bowling's over with too, right?
Swing
Yeah, that was
by,
last fucking week.
Yeah, Renders has a real case of amnesia. I'm telling you. Dude, I already killed this guy last time, but it didn't fail the quest. What do you mean? Where are you at, Winston?
No spoilers, Rick.
Oh, there's no spoilers.
None of them.
Might still be playing this game by the time you play it, for Christ's sakes. Where is this fuckhole?
To be fair, I probably
Make more
will
in the Kia Sportage X Pro.
just try to rip through the game
Movement that inspires.
the first time.
Every day,
I won't be
more
a
dog people and more
Oh,
parents
really?
are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food.
Hey,
so
buddy.
many games on the
Cleaning
list,
the
too.
kibble
Holy shit,
and
at
kicking
level
the cans
49 just died.
and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food.
Historically, sauces are either sweet or spicy,
This
but
guy
Arby's
died.
new King's Hawaiian Chicken Sandwich is both, because Arby's makes both history and sandwiches. Arby's, we have the meats.
See the movie critics are calling The Exorcist meets The Da Vinci Code. About to get buried the truth here. A
Billy
mind-blowing
Jean
thriller.
did my mind.
You told the face.
I have to find Brian.
And Doug.
I messaged Bob.
Bobby's been going crazy today. Been doing good things.
You could save hundreds for safe driving with Liberty Mutual.
What are we doing? I gotta follow this guy now?
So you only pay for what you need.
Winton.
Quentin Tarantino.
Pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Get Simply Done bath tissue or paper towels for $3.99 and bras.
Keep it
10
real.
for $10 at Hy-Vee. That's Simply Done bath tissue or paper towels for $3.99 and bras. 10 for $10. Wednesday
Wud.
only and only at Hy-Vee.
I remember when I first started
Wud.
flying, and we would experience turbulence. I would watch the flight attendants. If they're not nervous, then I'm not going to be nervous. Financially, I'm the flight attendant in that
Financially?
situation. The relief that comes over people once they know they've got a guide to help them through. I definitely feel privileged to be in that position.
And Microsoft is having an ice cream social tomorrow.
Here's to
Where at?
stargazing, where Einstein once
The campus.
Here's to
In
getting in
California?
on the bus, just to show you.
On Fargo.
Wait, what? Wait, you work for Microsoft directly now? I thought you still worked for.
No, it's not directly, but apparently I get invited to those things now.
What'd you get invited to, Rick?
I'm not gonna go to it, I don't think, but ice cream social tomorrow.
Oh hell yeah!
I'd be like, hell yeah, if I was in the office, but, well, I guess
Come on,
I
Rick,
do.
go into the office one day.
Dude, I don't have an office. Plus, I've never... No, I have been there, but...
You want to see I'm still in my work clothes right now, Rick?
Same. I'm wearing jeans and no shirt right now.
Hey, this is work Dan clothes right here.
He says, I go out there and I do what it takes to get the job done and to win.
Work Dan. Oh no, never mind. I'm wearing this. I got this on. Oh, I'm an old man. I hurt my back.
Wait.
Oh.
Minnesota is plus 16.
Rick,
What's
I
up,
hurt my
Rick?
back.
What happened, buddy?
I don't know. It's really bad though. Like really bad.
I even asked Anthony Edwards, I said, what makes you think you can overcome the absence of McDaniels and Gobert as a team? And he said, well, we have Karl Anthony Towns. And our whole offense plays through him, so we're fine. He didn't give himself any credit. That's right.
Edwards at the line. LeBron picked up. Thank you, Allie. LeBron picked up his first personal foul. Minnesota's already in the bonus. Upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow, ESPN. Bulls will be in Toronto. Thunder will be in New Orleans. And Saturday on ABC, Warriors.
Is he dead? Did he die?
Sacramento. What a great story for the Kings. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA.
Oh.
Here comes Russell. Davis back in. LeBron uncorks a three. LeBron James.
Intentional legendary? What's going on?
You need a back stretcher outer, Rick. That's what you need.
Yeah, stretch it, Rick.
You mentioned the 8 made threes in that last game against Utah.
Down goes Schroeder, holding on to his left ankle. That is not good. There was a fake by Conley.
What are we doing here? Why is Ray Schremer looking at his foot?
It was the other leg, his right.
Oh, that's not good if he's walking like that.
No, look at. And his speed is huge on offense.
Yes. Change of speed, which makes him so valuable.
Russell from 15.
Oh, 5 quick points here for the Lakers. Close to within 6.
Towns gets it, and it was a Anthony Davis foul as he got him between the circles. And Schroeder is still hobbling, and they'll take him out. They'll bring in Reeves. Let's watch this. Boy, he's in pain.
Looking for a cougar.
There's the move.
Near you.
Let's see the rollover. Oh,
I don't have a lamp. Yo, what the fuck?
Stepped on his own.
How am I supposed to do this without a lamp, buddy?
To roll that left ankle.
It was the right Achilles which was an issue. Now he's got the left ankle he's dealing with.
What?
Neck, Achilles, right Achilles, now left ankle for Schroeder.
A lantern, there we go.
Need Talbar mantlers.
Towns, an 87% free throw shooter.
2, 3.
Dude, of course it's down my tunnel cave, huh?
It's a new tunnel.
Can I pull my shotgun out with the lamp? Oh, I can't, huh? Cuck.
Are you a Camp Tarajo main?
Oh, he's getting attacked by the cougar.
Rick, guess what my guy's name is, my shaman? Oh yeah, I think I already said it once, but it's been a while.
I don't think I remember.
It's Sabrajin.
Oh, I didn't know that then.
I think I said it when I made it like a month or something like that.
Mount Cheyenne.
Ooh, what was that?
Oh my God, Boyle's hilarious.
Torian Prince build it out right there.
You want to know what Boyle said, Rick?
What do you say, Rick?
He just sent me this right now. I said, well, he messaged me at 8:40 when I was at bowling. He said, you still want to do this later today, maybe? So when I got back, I said, yeah, sorry, bowling night, I'm ready. Big time hoggage. He said, I need a little bit. Is that okay? I said, no worries. And I said, I'm a little wigged from bowling anyways. And then he said, out of your element, dude.
Boingo.
That was so good. Good man.
Ah, the cougar! Get my gun out, you dumb fuck!
Wait, I thought bowling was over, by the way.
Yeah, this is it was the banquet.
Oh.
Dude, it's what the fuck is this?
This is realistic. A cougar would hide from you like this. And then it would pounce on you right when it comes out.
This is a problem too. Now if you're
Come on.
Chris Finch, you got to think about this because
Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, baby, he's there.
is Carl Anthony
He
Towns
might-
with 13. Now he just picked up his
Wow, he's
second
seen
foul
it.
with
Fuck.
6 minutes left in
Wait, did
the
he kill your
second.
friend?
Here is 30-year-old
Yep.
Does that fail the mission?
Nope.
What? Damn.
The other guy's dead though. I'm skinning on this bitch. Jesus fuck.
TNT is brought to you by The Pope's Exorcists in theaters April 14th. Never thought I'd say that after Easter.
What cougar pill?
Just like that. Dope that I
It was a
am.
scary
I'll
cave.
read anything they put in front of me.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, see? I think there's more things to loot. We gotta do it. Fuck my pelt.
You go from Opa Asni.
Yo, the pelt's glitching through the ground.
Take it up. Pick up
it
the
up on
white
the way
cougar
out.
belt.
Hang on. Idiot. Oh, top us eat. Traps on the road.
Oh,
Oh,
Kyle
he's got no
Anderson's-
loot. I don't want to pick him up.
Kyle Andersoning.
Knock it off.
Oh,
sorry, I'm behind you, Terry.
What's up?
I'm on the Anthony Davis free throws.
I think you're. Wait.
I'm at 6:14.
Oh no,
Is
no, I'm
it
way ahead of you.
popping?
I'm way ahead of you.
Yep. Don't spoil me. You don't even watch NBA.
You don't watch all the
Don't spoil.
Timberwolves games. Don't give me that.
I don't watch all of them. I definitely watch them though.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is the play-in game, right? Winner gets 7. There's the pass by Reeves, and how about the length
Goddamn cougar.
of Anderson? Frustrating Davis down
Oh, right.
What's up, Ricky? Oh, we got a fresh coug pelt. Okay, why does that drop?
Mm.
Get out of here.
Jersey City. St. Anthony's driving his Conley.
Swift River. Oh, that bitch would kill me. No.
Get out of here.
You know, Anthony Davis is holding that right shoulder of his. Yes.
Anthony Davis is a faggot.
Winton Holmes is dead, buddy.
Dude, Kyle is honestly fucking underrated. Kyle kind of goes off, dude.
I think he's
You know,
underrated
yeah.
because the Timberwolves
Cold
have
like
shitty players all the time. I think that's why he's underrated to you.
Okay, yeah, but you don't just accidentally get 2 triple doubles in 3 games.
What a sequence of events here. Turnover.
Uh,
How about Brown gets the ball to
Yeah, but, like maybe 5 players this season, or you know, it's like he's been playing good.
I don't know if that's a knee or an ankle.
And when we weren't injured, there was a lot of good players on the floor, so it's not like he was starting. He's doing that off the bench. He got 2 triple doubles in 3 games off the bench.
those are probably his only triple doubles of the year, though, right?
Nope. I think he has 3. He might have 4. Let me check.
Oh, not bad, buddy. He probably has what, 10
Dude,
points, 10 assists.
he keeps fucking.
10 rebounds?
Dude, he went on a spree like of 3 months where he was going off with the assists.
Oh, whoa. What's up, Osneat?
Oh, well, you're not going to be too happy, that's for sure.
Ooh.
Dan.
That's big.
You have to live.
Sorry, Dex.
You don't have to be sorry. You never ran from anything in your life, and you're not gonna start now. You gotta fight it. Wait a minute. Oh, snap. Dallas just covered the spread. We got the money, baby. Bang!
Jamie, could you just... Thank you.
You're right. You're right.
Hold off!
Okay. Where was I?
Oh, I was dying.
Dying. Let's go.
Sorry.
What?
Let me
What?
be direct. You're doing TV wrong.
What?
Provider was good enough. Now
What?
You want to talk? You call this watching sports, do you? You deserve better. So much in life is a compromise. But with #1 customer satisfaction, DirecTV never is. Now, get out of here. The game's on.
But we live
Get out of here.
Get DirecTV with a 2-year price guarantee.
My life before fishing was pretty difficult. I was making minimum wage, homeless, living in the back of my truck. I've been able to rise the ranks. I'm going to become a captain.
A captain.
Like that MGM?
Where 10 talented chefs will have
Pretty
to
shitty one.
navigate the alliances.
Maybe the shittiest out there, yeah.
It was a sabotage.
Series premiere, Chow House, Sunday night at 9. Set your DVR.
I have this huge mass on my right shoulder.
I'd rather bet on
Causing me all sorts of
fucking.
pain. I'm pretty nervous.
What was it, Mary?
You can do it. I know you can.
What it was. It's like Miriam something. William or Miriam William Mary. Maybe?
What
the fuck? It's an Illinois one. One of the first ones there.
Always completely relax a patient. So sometimes a little chemical assistance is needed.
Okay, here's the four. Just so, here's the 4-game spread for Kyle Anderson where he went on. He went 15-7-11, 14-10-12, 15-7-8, and 11-10-12.
Like a vintage turntable.
Off the bench.
So you can get back into
That's fucking wild.
I know, but they were.
Oh, here's the other one. So against Utah, he was 13-11-10.
Okay, yeah, these are all very, very close to not triple doubles, though. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's off the bench, though. I mean, to get 11 rebounds and 10 assists, it's not the points that's impressive. It's the
Is Ter hating right now?
He's hating a little bit.
No, he's trying to suck Kyle Anderson off and say he's special.
I didn't even say that. I said he's popping off. He's underrated. He's a fucking. What does he get paid? He gets paid like $5 million a year.
Baby.
Berners, what do you think about plated corn?
Plated corn?
One of the games, Ter was an overtimer. How about that? Can I give you that?
I don't even know what that means, dude.
Isn't that? I mean, what?
Jesus, you guys are crazy.
It's an overtime game, so he got extra time to play.
Okay,
he was
so
in there longer.
Yeah.
With each person that joins, it gets like progressively crazier.
Yup.
Okay, how about this, Ter? How many people off the bench this year have gotten a triple double? That's a better one.
Dude.
I want minutes. Total minutes matters way more.
25, 32, 37.
Yeah, fuck your bench, dude.
37 is the OT game.
Bench doesn't mean shit. We only care
shit,
about the minutes around here.
Fucking died. I almost just died to a fucking lead on the road here.
Berners, what were you up to today, buddy? What was that a picture of on Snapchat?
Oh, this was gummies. And I went to the Twins game.
You got some gummies? You get a little roasted?
Nope.
You can't drive home after that.
What do you mean? I had 3 hours to let it
It's not
sink
safe,
in, you know?
buddy. It takes me
It's
up to
not
8
safe.
hours.
True. You always wait 8 hours after taking a dab to drive.
8 hours. The well in Terran Mill? I have to go to the fucking undead area? What is this?
What happened to our 10-point lead?
Berners, you don't purposely get as baked as possible before driving?
No, I don't.
Come on, Dan does sometimes, for sure.
Yeah, I know, but Dan's a psychopath. Wait, so if we lose this game, do we still have more games to play?
Yeah,
or
how cringe is that?
So is it like a pool? Is it like pool play?
No,
for playing? For round robin?
So the 7 and 8 seed are up for grabs, okay?
Okay.
The 7 and 8 seed play each other for the 7 seed. The 9 and 10 seed play each other for a chance to play for the 8 seed. Loser of the 7-8 game plays the winner of the other game.
Okay, so which one are we? So which one are we in?
7-8.
Okay, so we're playing to get 7th. If we lose, then we play the winner of the 9-10 game.
Yes.
Okay, for the 8th spot.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely want the 7th spot. Huge difference.
Okay.
Nice, nice. We got some debt
Slow-mo.
money. Rich.
Anthony Davis
You
is
like
cringe.
that Kyle Anderson stopped the bleeding right there?
What's up, Randers?
What do you mean he
What
stopped the
are the
bleeding?
odds?
He stopped the bleeding.
What's the score in your game?
Well, yeah, whatever it is in my game, he stopped the bleeding.
But tell you what, they were up how much? 13?
Were they? I wasn't here for that.
It was something like that. It was at least like 8 or 9 at one point.
I think it was stealth glitches, for sure.
It might have been. I was barely paying attention.
Come on, yours.
Yeah, dude. Come on, dude.
Fucking get some rebounds, Cat. What are you doing?
You don't like playing RuneScape?
I'm logging on right now.
You want to play Warzone, Ren?
No.
They were only up by 10, I think, or 11.
Davis in there fighting for it, and a foul. It'll go on Davis.
What?
Where's Scootar retard? And then all retard.
Fucking Conley, let's go.
Scootararded.
Now for the last show price of $14.99. What? $14.99. Scan the QR. Sometimes I like to juice these up a little bit. There you go. Scan the QR code to start watching today at the free throw line. Nikhil Alexander Walker. He joined Minnesota at the February trade deadline. At the stripe right now for Minnesota.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
Best shooting team in Timberwolves history overall at 49%. And tonight the Wolves 57% from the floor. And from the line, 9 of 10.
That's what it's going to take, but can they extend that type of energy into the second half as well?
James and Edwards. Approaching 2 to play. Shot clock down to 5. LeBron trudging his way into the paint and doubled. Knocked away inside. Carl Anthony Towns.
Scan the QR code.
Great defense there by Edwards on LeBron James, but again, not being able to keep Davis off the offensive glass.
Davis has 12. Towns rejected. Counted for 2. As the long arms.
Like to report a murder. Wait, 120 IO for that? Holy fuck. Fuck you, buddy. Get out of here. I'll go to Rhodes.
Oh!
Have yourself a nice trip, Renner.
That was a good steal right there.
Edwards has to start playing downhill. He's 1 for 4.
Wrong, Jay.
Short shot and defending was D'Angelo Russell.
And I'll take that, right? Because he's continuing.
Oh, get fucked. That wasn't even a foul. What do they call goaltending?
Timberwolves got away with one.
You like maple donut printers?
Wait, did they call goaltending there?
Dude, you're not supposed to spoil it.
Yeah, stop spoiling. You guys don't watch NBA. Quit spoiling.
How far behind?
I didn't spoil it.
I know it's written now.
I wanted to know who they were calling.
I already told Tara. You can fucking watch, Ren.
Why are you being like this, Ren?
It's not even the playoffs. Why are you
Warzone,
watching, Ren? Why are you watching? It's not even the playoffs. Quit fucking watching. Regular season NBA. It's not worth watching. It's trash.
Hey, it's okay, bud. Deep breath.
Fucking spoiling bastard.
You too.
I'm gonna keep doing that now.
I'll be honest, regular season NBA is trash.
Here's why I gotta be a fuck.
It can be exciting.
Indeed, James picked up his second.
You never know who's gonna fucking play in the game.
Carl Anthony tonight, 4 of 4, 15 points, 5
For some teams. Ant's a good guy. Ant plays every game that he's not hurt.
You could win $1 million for the perfect bracket.
How do you get hurt in basketball?
Courtside seats. So fill out your bracket for NBA Pick'em Bracket Challenge.
Makes more sense than baseball.
Play free at NBA.com.
My name's Ben Nuge.
Carl Anthony Towns, National High School Player of the Year. Went to Kentucky, played a year. He was the Southeastern Conference's Freshman of the Year. #1 overall pick. We've got 4, by the way. We've got 4 former #1 overall picks in this game. Timberwolves on an 11-2 run. Just before
Alright, I guess we gotta go to Caligua Hall, huh?
it's Davis.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Gotta go to the back plantation. Gotta go talk to them about some business out here in for the graves. Okay, Dutch, we'll sniff around.
Shooting 53% from downtown,
Go on,
59% from two. This was the
Go on,
recipe
Rick.
you said they needed. James into a couple. Davis outside, 2 to 5.
I like watching basketball, Rick.
Why are you? I'm confused. Why are you watching basketball?
Because it's the playoffs, so I'll watch it.
It's not, Rin. It's regular season. Quit fucking watching.
That's like calling game 163 regular season.
Let's fucking go, Conley.
Yeah, why don't you watch a game of the regular season then, you dumb fuck?
Because I don't care enough to watch the regular season.
Why do you watch
I'll
the regular
watch-
season of baseball?
Because I like baseball. It's like hockey. I'll watch playoff hockey, but I'm not going to watch a regular season game.
Why not?
No, I just don't care that much.
That's okay.
Is that not an acceptable answer?
I don't like it, but it's fine, I guess.
Interesting. I don't know what could possibly be wrong with that.
Yeah, fuck you, yeah.
Fuck you. Oh, you're being a little cunt.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this
Oh,
good.
it's the other guy looking
You
for
might
Gavin,
forget
huh?
we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1
How do
as a
you
reminder. Buy any
talk to
burger,
me?
get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
And what if I need a different kind of plan?
Who's that, buddy?
State Farm can help you find the right coverage. What if I was a different kind of baller?
It's called Mark's Cubans. Cuban sandwiches by Mark Cuban. You'd have a majority stake.
Like you want to die?
This is proprietary toasting technology.
It's a pass.
Okay, hear me out. Mark Tubans. Tube socks by yours truly.
Nope.
At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs. Get a quote today.
Jesus
like a good
Christ.
neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now that you've moved back home,
I have a resume here.
your mom has made it her job to find you a job.
Does he like
Any
solo
job.
games?
Um,
Oh, I gotta
there's
study that
there's
dog.
some
That's a
good
new
ones.
dog.
You need something more related
It's a
to
poodle.
your skills and interests.
Studying.
Indeed. Indeed you do.
Yeah, poodle.
When your
That's
resume
an
is on
update
Indeed, you
completion
get matched
percentage
with
check.
relevant jobs that fit your requirements.
Where do you get your persistence from?
So everyone else can go back to minding their own business.
You cowboy.
Filing a simple
Nope.
return for free with
Oh, look at this
TurboTax?
plantation down here.
Let's see the horse I ride.
You got halftime yet over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they made a push at the end there pretty nicely, bigly.
Pop.
Don't spoil half.
Oh my god.
Just asked first.
Randers. I'm gonna spoil the Twins games for you live.
Oh yeah, you gonna come meet me at the ballpark, or how you planning on doing that?
Yeah,
Just in
I'm
the
gonna
middle of the
fucking
day,
brainwash
it's-
you. I'm gonna make you get special contacts that fucking make you see things that aren't there, and then you're gonna be 10 minutes behind everything, but still be walking the right places. And then I'm gonna
Also-
fucking spoil it.
Also, for sports I watch, I just buy the legal versions of them.
What do you mean?
I have MLB.
You only watch one sport, so you might as well just say I just buy MLB.com.
There you go.
Yeah, why'd you
God,
say
this
sports?
actually
I don't
is a.
understand that.
This is a cool little plantation down here. Howdy, partners. What we got going on down here?
Terran Mill. Terran Mill. Oh. What? Oh my god, someone did it! Someone jumped off the Zeppelin and died.
I will kill that guy.
Let's go. Oh! That guy just died? No way. Rare. That's the noise a fucking troll makes when he jumps too high or too far. Rare.
Interesting.
It's a nice little place they got going on over here.
Is this it right here? What?
What?
What a piss? What apocalypse? Where's Tara Mill, bro? I'm in Brill. Am I fucking retarded? I might be.
Yep. Thanks,
I
Paul.
might be retarded, Paul. What
Life
about it?
is fine. Wrong word.
The fuck is Tara Mill? Is that a... Where the fuck is it?
What in the...
Why? Oh, oh shit! I have to go to Alterac Valley for this. The fuck?
Hey, Bart.
What the fuck, dude? Rigger is mortising.
Rigger.
Jerry.
You like Yankees?
No.
What, Paul?
A real life Uncle Sam. Born on the 4th of July.
Are you listening to country music, Paul? Are you going to
I've
Nashville?
got a Yankee Doodle. A Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle, Doodle boy.
You a doodle bobber?
That's not country, boy. That's choir. Alright?
Choir.
I'm conniving, man.
Playing the hits.
The hits. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's no way I'm going to Eastern Legolands right now, right? No way. There's just
Okay, partner.
no way.
We'll talk to you soon, partner.
Oh, Richard. Slitchard.
Now we gotta go to Braithwaite Manor.
Wow.
What? What?
Anyone wanna play
Rocket League?
Maybe, yeah. I was gonna say cribbage or fuck, what's that game called now? Can't remember.
Catan?
What?
Catan?
Catan? That would work. I'm not the one I'm looking
Caravan?
for. Yeah, there you go.
You like C games?
I could be I could be
do
pwned
like
into
C
any of those
games.
games, but I don't know what Caravan is.
Oh, I want to rape you in Caravan.
Like
Caravan's
Caravan or
Nice
Caravan?
farm.
Caravan.
Someone should
wouldn't-
find a gooder cribbage 3-player website.
No, I'll play Caravan instead.
2-player game.
Assuming that's a card game.
Salt.
You would know if you played Fallout, you loser.
Alright.
Luke can probably play some fucking games in this game.
Who, what?
Yep.
Dominoes?
Is that what they have in this game?
Yeah, they got some dominoes. That's a good time.
They let you play blackjack or something like that?
I haven't. Actually, there's poker.
Oh yes.
Some 5-finger fillet.
Maybe one of those triangle
yeah.
peg Cracker Barrel games.
Triangle peg.
I have not seen that one yet. Am I
Seems like
supposed to be
something that could work.
sneaking in here?
That mine's wild. What?
Yeah, sneak in here.
Yo. Bobby bottle service.
Bobby.
It's really foggy now. What the fuck is this?
Waddy Waddle service.
Waddy Wud serve. Couple cows. Moo. Oh, he's gonna charge me. Oh fuck. Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
You
Oh.
just get pillaged and raped.
Oh.
Yeah, literally stampeded, you could say maybe.
We're alright, we're alright. Is it alright? Yeah, we're okay.
Is it a first round exit?
Yeah, is that a good name for this upcoming couple weeks? Timberwolves and Wild?
Yeah, Scary Wild. Who did the Wild play? Do we know yet?
Probably. I haven't looked though.
Let me look. If it's the Blues, you might as well write it up now, eh?
I don't think it's the Blues, but we've been playing pretty bad the last couple weeks.
Yep.
Classic.
That's what the Wild always do. They get to like first place in the fucking conference. Like somewhere in the second half of the season, we're like, oh yeah, we're looking good. And then before the season ends, we'll end up with like the third seed by tanking so hard, and then we'll lose first round. We've done that at least 4 years.
Looks like the Blues to me.
But to be fair, Kaprizov is hurt right now. That's all I got. He's gonna be back for the playoffs. That's the only thing that could save us.
We play the Blues.
I'm running.
But I was actually watching the Blackhawks game the other day, and fucking Marco Rossi was having a fucking game. He's sick.
Who's the new guy? Something Raber? Or
Yeah, from Minnesota.
I don't care where he's from.
Yeah, it's something like that. Well, he just started like, or came
What's
in
his
like
first
2 days
game?
ago. Today.
Against the Blackhawks.
I didn't see him in that game. Yeah, they played again today though. They played the Winnipeg today and lost.
Yeah, I saw that. Looked gross.
We're gonna get a little wet.
Wait, Scoot just got on, but he's not in the call. Questionable. Wait, does it? It probably logs him on to BattleNet right when he turns his shit on. Probably does that.
Oh, yeah.
10 seconds. 10 second check.
They found me. What?
He's about to get down.
No.
Call.
Oh god, I need to swim faster. I'm gonna drown here. I didn't realize it took stamina.
You're not even that far in the water.
Oh my god, I died or I failed.
You died from that? Look at you.
I feel like what mission you're doing right now is about.
Oh, I actually can't. I can't alert them at all.
I got to that part, Rick. That was around where I stopped.
Dang, you got a decent way then.
Yeah. Where the hell's Scoot? He's fucking online. He's avoiding. He's cowering. Because he's about to go to bed. He doesn't want to get abused like he does to other people.
Oh shit, I got a long way.
Who wish to speak? ancestors watch over you.
Oh.
Are we playing something?
Yeah, I just have to find a spot to log out.
Braithwaite's?
Is
What?
this an inn? Or not?
Boingle's crazy.
Was Boingo saying things?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm in game with him right now in a party, trying to help him fucking be better.
Oh, Boingo.
God, where do I go? Where do I go?
I'm pretty sure his Shadow Bolt refreshes the corruption he has, right? So he just needs to feed all of his trinkets and shit into the first corruption and then refresh it the whole fight. That's the big part of it.
God, I swim so slow.
Alright, Paul. What are we doing here?
Can barely swim